Hi. You see that weird blip when we switch scenes?
No.
I'm like, Do you know, like...
We'll survive, Lexi.
We won't. We'll die.
When daylight saving changes, we shouldn't be a problem anymore.
I know. I can put something there to fix it. Just not in time for the stream. So it'll be fixed for next week. Yay. Bless you. Anyway, I'm Lexi. This is Val. We are Leveled Out Girls. And today, we're continuing.
I've had a tweet. Don't press anything yet.
We're continuing to sit here on the menu screen.
Did you Discord?
No.
Discord now, please.
I mean, I'd rather play the game.
Well, these are things you need to do. Should I hashtag Arcade Spirits?
You're called... You're the... whatever they call them. Tweetmeisters. Definitely a real thing. Definitely what people are called. What episode of Arcade Spirits is this? Uh-oh.
It's not coming up.
4.
Yeah, it's not coming up. Fuck it then.
Okay. That was bad. We should not do that live.
Do what live?
If I came in and it was just like that, I'd leave.
Okay, well keep still playing.
If you stay, you'll... I've got nothing. I'm really excited to keep playing this game. Under the boardwalk. Okay, so what's going on? What's the trouble with only playing this once a week?
You just had the big party.
Oh yeah, and Pepper's in the hospital. But Queen Bee got
A sponsorship. Joining a new team.
Which is all super exciting. Surely we can do something about this. It's really bad.
Let me look at my shirt.
Did it! It's gone! Alright, fine. We're just living with it. Yeah, so we just had our big event. No?
No. You're on the save. Did you go to page 2?
There's nothing on page 2.
You checked?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're only on save progress. We haven't started yet.
You're on the save again.
No, it just puts you under save after you've loaded.
Oh, okay.
So it should be like, yeah. Here we are for chapter 5. Where's my book? Here. The companion guide. Warhammer.
The mouse pad.
So I said, companion guide. It's the future year of 20XX. And romance is in the air. Or at least romance will be in the air if Iris has anything to say about it. Well, I'm not actually in the glorious 20XX Neon Metropolis today. I'm about 134.7 miles south of it. Beach episode!
Yeah, really on the beach.
No?
Now remember you on the beach?
Why are we on the beach?
They said they're gonna go to the beach. That's the
Like an employee retreat.
Yeah.
That's much better. Ah, just smell the sea salt, the saltwater taffy, the baking hot sands. It's just like I remember. You've never been to Flotsam Beach before, Juniper. Well, it's just like you remember it was then. I remember you remembering it was then.
Definitely.
This is definitely one of my better ideas. Top 10 maybe, even top 5 ideas. What a fantastic way to celebrate your success at the Funplex. Oh, is this just me and Juniper?
I know.
As a reward for your hard work, we return to the beach where you first played Wyvern Keep, where your family spent their summer vacations. Oh, how sentimental. My heart! I can't! I feel I need to say something pithy and dismissive in the face of my unrelenting chair, but to be honest, I'm definitely smiling. The place held so many dear memories for me before my parents lost their jobs and we began on the first downward spiral of my bad family luck. We loved coming to Flotsam Beach. There's a Neopet called Flotsam. And coming back here for sure is a treat.
Yes.
This place is great. Sand and sea and that boardwalk. Wow. This is nothing like the beach town I grew up on. Although apparently there used to be a boardwalk in the beach town I grew up in when I was a kid. Like a young kid, but I don't have any memory of it. And then a hurricane destroyed the pier and they never rebuilt it. There used to be an arcade. It used to be pretty cool. What do we got? We got a backward sign over here.
Play restaurant.
Yeah, probably. Stinks fry dogs. Yoshi's Pizza.
And carnival games thing.
Where?
Left.
That?
Left.
Yeah, it's like it's an arcade. It's just a shitty beach arcade. It's got skee ball and tickets and prize walls. It's just also got the like weird water things and probably one of those like racetracks where it's probably one of those racetracks where you shoot and as you do little horses move along.
Oh, probably.
That like never work. All these little shops and the best fried food the East Coast can provide, and arcades aplenty, and seashells and airbrush t-shirts and plastic sunglasses, and I want to see it all. I want to do it all. I think you're more excited about this than I am, Juniper. You're excited too. Don't deny it, Ari.
Later.
Okay, I'm gonna go get changed into my swimsuit before the others get here. Be right back. The others. Right. This was the second part of Juniper's plan. See, this wasn't just a treat for me, but for everyone associated with the Funplex. We'd have to drive down here in groups and pay for our own hotel rooms to keep the costs down. But soon enough, a Saturday outing for all the stars and VIPs had become a reality. And VIPs, you're gonna have Queen Bee and Purpler.
And
Tao.
Tao.
It was really sweet of her to include everyone in the trip, too. We worked hard to make Funplex Rising a success. I certainly couldn't have done this without help from my friends. Within the next hour, there'd be 9 of us bouncing around in swimsuits, making sandcastles and buying cheap souvenirs and playing seaside arcade games. Oh, those arcade games, those poor arcade games. The salt in the air, the sand. Oh, no. Naomi's gonna chuck a fit. And hopefully not accidentally drowned in the riptides, as my inner lifeguard feels the need to warn. Yeah, if you get caught in a rip, everyone, you go, like, that way. You don't try and pull straight into land, because you're not stronger than a rip. Did you learn this?
No one told me this, but then again, I didn't live on a beach.
Yeah, I don't know whether that's a thing they just teach all Australians or just the ones who, like, you know, go on surfboards for sport class. And hopefully not accidentally drowned. Yeah. One day of fun in the sun for everyone. And as for the evening, beep beep Ari! Well, Iris had other plans for me.
Well, have you decided yet? Have you? Time's running out, you know.
With a sigh, I pull out my phone, summoning my digital djinn. And why is time running out exactly?
I've run the numbers and calculated a 97% chance of romantic success if you take your special someone on a moonlit seaside stroll.
Think of your 99.97% shit, Iris.
It's the perfect confluence of all projected event vectors that will lead you to love and happiness. Romance is in the air. Can't you feel it?
Right now, all I feel is slightly overheated. I need to go change.
Yes. Yes. Good. Put on your sexy swimwear. It'll improve my projections.
That was the most perfectly delivered line I've ever heard.
Yep.
She's been going on and on about this trip ever since finding out ever since she's finding out about the beach trip. Iris, why the sudden obsession with finding me a special someone anyway? I've turned my life around. I found a job, found a team even, to make something of the funplex, to let it grow and shine. You've done well helping me with that. This is the happiest I've been in years, honestly.
Thank you. Thank you.
Gosh, thanks, Ari. Now, I've tried workplace romance before. Back in the shoe shop days, and it worked out for a while until I realized we weren't soulmates. I thought we weren't doing dad jokes. Isn't that what we decided? Thought we weren't doing puns.
No, you don't like puns.
That's not a pun?
Yeah.
We're steering clear of puns. I thought we were driving right over them. Aha! See?
Yeah.
Iris agrees with me. A high quality dad joke. Point is, I know I set up you open-minded about this sort of thing. I haven't forgotten what we talked about at the age in the funplex, but now that I'm faced with it, I'm not sure. Alright, you spent weeks getting to know these people, even taking a few of them out to lunch. Do you think maybe we missed the opportunity for
Me?
yeah, and this is like back up because I haven't asked anyone.
Well,
Do you think
we tried to know me at every chance possible.
except for the auction?
No, you were with Naomi.
No, we did the auction while Naomi was in the cabinet.
Oh yeah.
What if that was the chance? But it's okay, this is their chance to redeem ourselves. I'm already super close to all these people, closer than I thought I'd be when I first took the job. I really want to rock the boat by flirting with a friend like that. The warmest hearts can be found first in friendship, I say. You already know these people. You care for them, Ari. Don't deny it, and I'm thinking they care for you too. And if it doesn't work out, that's okay. We're adults. We can deal with that. Reasonable.
My sources say yes.
Trust me, Ari. This is your moment. But you don't have to decide right now. In fact, you shouldn't. Take the day with all your friends to really think about it. After dinner, I'll finish my number crunching and we'll have your final relationship scores. That'll help guide your decision. Let's take a look. Okay, it's not as one-sided as I thought it would be. Tail's lower than Gavin.
Huh?
Tail's lower than Gavin.
Yep. If you haven't spent time with Tim, you've spent obligatory time with Gavin.
That's true. Gavin is my mid-boss.
Yes.
But like, these are about the order I date these people in real life. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Like, Naomi obviously first, and been awake. What's her name?
No idea.
How do I not remember this? I feel really bad. Oh, it'll come up in like a minute. And then Queen Bee Third, like, you know, she's a raging bitch, but I think her raging bitch is almost entirely just her, like, persona. And she's actually lovely. And she's certainly accomplished. And certainly driven and, like, talented.
What do you think her name is?
No, don't make me guess. Ashley.
Let's find out.
I feel right over.
Ashley, it is Ashley.
Yes! And then out of, you know, like Gavin or Purpur are both like really decent people, and I don't really know Tail, and like even though I used to play a lot of DDR, I don't think we're compatible. Not that I'm playing me, although apparently I am. Behold, weeks of emotional data fully analyzed. So far, I think you'd make a good match with Naomi. You spent a lot of time with her, and she really likes you. Maybe even likes you. So, that's it? It's decided?
No. The points are just a guide. And it's not like I'm gonna force you to woo someone just because they're your top match. I still need to calculate how well your personality matches what they're looking
Oh, so the thing on the right.
And that you bonus points. Consider it food for thought, you know? And you've still got the rest of today to see who you're a good fit for. Maybe cram in some more time with them. Anyway, keep an open mind, yeah?
What are the other apps are?
No idea.
That's, Air? What's symbol that?
No idea.
Like, I think
Way back.
fire and water are... do you need a pillow? Is there some in the
No,
background?
it's my side.
Oh. Fix. Anyway, keep an open mind, yeah?
By the way, according to GPS, your potential romances will be here in less than 2 minutes.
Iris, you're not meant to know that.
Have fun!
And you're meant to pretend you don't know that at the very least. I hastily jammed my phone back in my pocket before anyone can hear that. Dang it, Iris. I could have just chillaxed by the sea. Maybe found that old arcade where I once played White and Keep and had a pleasant time. It's okay, Naomi will want to go there. But now I need to keep sizing up romantic partners. Although, maybe there is someone I'd be getting close to. Someone I think I wouldn't mind being closer to, in fact. It has been a long time since I felt like I could even try having someone to share my life with. And it's time to look for love again. But now I decide to focus on the day ahead. Fun in the sun. Good clean sun. In the sun. Sorry. That came out of nowhere. Sorry.
Your nose. No, nowhere.
Out of my nose where? Alright. Here we go. Very innocent and chaste. Fun in the sun. Sure, I can do that, right?
You know, basically, we're gonna have bathers. We're gonna have some swimwear.
I know. And this is completely in character for both of them. Do you think she has that custom made for herself, or do you think she sells them on our store?
Probably both. Don't know. Probably custom made.
How does her voice go? I don't remember. You have to wait till I hear it again. Hello, Flotsam. Your queen has arrived.
Morning, Ari. It's a private game of beach blanket bingo. Or can we join?
What is beach blanket bingo?
No idea.
Also, the towel just like
Yeah.
covering nipples is perfect. Innocent, chaste, fun, in the sun. Where can I set up my parasol and how's the surf? Tail was thinking of doing some surfing.
I really get a chance to surf these days. Looking forward to breaking up my odd board and hitting the waves.
he is ripped, but I guess all he does is play
Dance?
dance games.
Yeah.
Like, so is she.
But she exercises enough to stand up for like 8 hours at a time.
That's true. She does stand for 8 hours at a time. And also being like top female, in social light means, you probably have a lot of pressure to look like that. Because the internet is a terrible place where people come out of the woodwork to be mean to you. As we discovered last chapter. Well, not really, but...
I was gonna play the Beach Boys all the way down here from the city to help get in the mood, but Queen Bee vetoed it.
Yep, also completely in character for both of them. Hey, if you want a free ride in my beloved Beamobile, with your board strapped to my roof, you listen to my music, Mr. Dance Pants. Oh, hey, there's a perfect spot. Let's set up there.
Catch you later.
I'd better go help her. See you there.
I suddenly feel a bit inadequate in terms of proper beach body and attire. Oh! I didn't realize we're playing this kind of game.
Look how buff Gavin is.
Yeah, no, that doesn't surprise me. I feel like, decided, taking care of his body is important and optimal. And so he does the optimal amount of exercise and eats the optimal food. Just, because it's the optimal way to live life. And not for anyone else. Just because he's like, oh, this is just good for you, so it's what I'll do. Not to say that Gavin's like, a robot. That's what makes him happy. So, good for him. We're here!
Excellent.
Ah, good. Queen Bee brought an umbrella.
Yeah, I don't really tan so much as burn to a crisp, honestly. I'm mostly here for shopping and arcades.
I'm curious to see how these arcades run as well. Maybe I can talk to a manager, get some tips on how to handle a very transient audience.
Oh, that is interesting. You wouldn't have many return customers except for, I guess, the people who live in your...
The surfers and stuff.
Yeah, like, well, not even just surfers. I mean, people who come here on holiday every, once a year. And then you get all the people who live here who are just like, gotta deal with all the touristy stuff,
Yeah.
Steven going to Steven's arcade.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I mean to play them, not study them. Sheesh, Gavin, we're not here to work. Although she's totally gonna study them. Be honest with yourself, Naomi. You're gonna see what the sand's doing to them.
Can't I do both? I'll go join the others for now, though. It's been a long drive and I'll have to stretch out a bit.
See ya.
Oh, me too. So cramped up from sitting in that van. Wait for me. Stretching. Yes, stretching is good. Flex those muscles.
Ooh.
Alright, the beach. I haven't been to the beach in ages. Not since my sign spinning days promoting the funeral cake place. Funnel cake place.
Funeral cake place sign spinning.
I guess that was that one time we did a beach shoot, but that was like last summer. So yes, ages ago. Feels good to be back in the sun. Last beach I went to was back in England. Considerably more cold and overcast than this, afraid. I can't remember his voice.
Very British.
Yeah,
Last beach I went to was back in England.
Last beach I went to was back in England. Considerably more cold and overcast than this, afraid.
It's more, yeah, it's, one of the nice British accents.
I
didn't say that.
Yeah. A few accents I can like purposely do, and some accents are like they just happen.
Yeah.
I'm not a voice actor.
The beaches, all of the beaches in England are rocks.
Don't remove the tweeting button because it's over the points.
Sure. Whoops. There you go.
And before you ask, because Ashley already asked it again and again on the drive down here, I'm not going to explode direct sunlight. My condition is quite stable today.
Aww. Percy's wearing exactly what you'd expect Percy to be wearing. Actually, though, like, I don't know. Like, everyone's outfit suits them and looks good.
Sorry, Percy, but you are part of the crew. That means we care about you. I promise, though, we won't treat you like you're made of glass. You're still good old Percy to us.
Aw, it's a really, like, insightful and nice thing to see.
Much obliged.
Thanks, lovely. All the same, think I'll grab a spot under the umbrella before the good shade is taken.
And we're not letting Percy swim.
As to me, last one in the water's a landlubber.
The water, yes, getting wet and cooling down. Pate!
Hello, dearie.
I'm afraid my bikini days are behind me, but I'm happy to be here all the same. I do so love to be out in the sun. Lovely beaches, lovely weather, lovely people. Good to see all free present and accounted for.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I rented an extra parasol and some chairs for Miss Francine and I. And for you too, Ari. Plenty of room if we squeeze in.
My oh my.
How cozy. Well, okay then. This is a new context for me to be observing these people in. But funnel in the sun, right? Above all else, this is to be a day of celebration and cheer over the success of the Funplex. With that firmly in mind, I join everyone, and we get this beach party started. Oh, it doesn't take long for the group to start splitting up. There's just too much to see, too much to do. I know from my vacation tour as a kid that you can't really get everything in a day, but unlike me, they're noobs. And as an adult, I know how to budget my time to do the things I really want to do and hang out with the people I really want to hang out with. Choice. Despite my attempts at good, clean fun, Iris's words are still running through my head. By evening, I need to make a decision. That means if I'm seriously going to make a move like she's suggesting I do, I need to spend my time very wisely leading up to that move. So what's next? Oh. Oh wait. Juniper's an option?
Apparently Juniper's an option. I think Juniper's the I don't want to date any of these people option.
That makes sense. She is your childhood friend.
Yeah.
I'm really
Maybe
curious.
Juniper's a secret dating option.
I'm really curious as to what Juniper's Iris acts like. In the distance, I see what appears to be a myriad of sandcastles, which makes sense. I mean, I'd be worried if it was a whole bunch of not sandcastles on the beach. During my main beach outings as a kid, there were always multiple sandcastle competitions going on. And in front of me, our own Funplex fabricators have entered the fray. Huh, yeah, they are the people who make things.
Yeah.
With Naomi being our arcade builder, and Ashley with all her play craftiness, it's no wonder that these two are up for the sandcastle challenge. As I jog over to them, I see Ashley laughing over her castle and Naomi meticulously measuring something on her citadel. How goes the castling?
Amazing.
Great! Do you see all these amazing sandcastles? They're all so cute!
Properly made sandcastles aren't cute, Ashley.
Oh, then what are they, Naomi?
Assuming they're not just made by kids for funsies, a proper sandcastle can be a structural masterpiece. Gavin just like nodding in the background. Every grain of sand must be in its proper spot or the whole thing comes crashing down. If the job's worth doing, it's worth doing right. Naomi says this without lifting her eyes away from her castle, so she's completely focused, and I don't think she's blinking even. What exactly are you doing, Naomi?
Let me explain.
I'm making sure each embrasure is equidistant around the tower, otherwise it'll be an asymmetrical mess. Makes sense? I take a moment to actually appreciate their castles. Naomi's is a structural masterpiece. Straight, perfect, edges meet bald, flat walls with produced an almost perfect medieval castle. She even added an ocean water moat complete with drawbridge. Functional drawbridge? Because that would be impressive. Ashley's is equally impressive too. It's a soft, fluffy fantasy castle. The foundation is made of sculpted sand clouds like an elegant castle in the sky, complete with spiraling staircase and circling slightly slanted towers. So I take it you both entered the competition? Of course.
You're not, Ari. You should make one too. It's not too late.
Yeah, I think there's still like half an hour left on the competition. Since it's an amateur level, latecomers are allowed. But both of you have made some extraordinary castles. My architecture skills are somewhat lacking in the sandcastle area.
Those sound like some sad excuses.
They're perfectly good excuses, Ashley. It's not like we're professional sandcastlers either. Alright, it's not about winning. Naomi looks over at Ashley, who's giving her a smile accompanied by a questioning look. Okay, it's a little about winning. I mean, I'm super try-harding this and trying to win with a perfectly constructed little castle. But for me, mostly it's about setting out a challenge for myself and completing it properly. There's nothing more satisfying than that.
Plus, we'll be here helping you do it.
How do you plan on helping me start a castle while you be completing your own? Sounds difficult.
We're almost done with ours anyway.
Yeah,
If we have 3 castles in the competition, then that's one more chance for us to bring home the gold.
Yeah.
it'll be fun. Come on, join us.
Join us, Ari. Join us.
Yes, let's make a terrible castle.
Yeah.
When I was younger, I remember watching sand sculptors carefully craft their castles. I would watch for hours just staring in awe. I made my fair share of them too, trying to imitate the professionals, but they were never more than lumps of sand that vaguely indicated shapes. I'm not that competitive, but like Naomi said, it's just for fun, so why not? I'm gonna need a bucket, a melon baller, and a funnel. Stat!
Yes.
That's the spirit, Ari.
I just put the finishing touches on mine. Let me help you get the base started. Naomi, Ashley, and I dug our hands deep into the sand and started shoveling, pouring, and constructing.
So what are you going to name your castle?
Huh?
Can't just make a sandcastle and give it an epic name.
Ashley has a solid point. To give it a name is like to give it life. I've named names for all of my important tools back at the shop, too.
So beautiful.
My soldering iron is named Melty. My multimeter is Zappy. My rum burner is Sir Romulus Rumming Up the Herd. She's got a rum burner.
What's a rum burner?
You've got a bunch of chips that do all sorts of things on your board, and they break. And
Look at the camera when you're talking. Or towards the chat.
I was looking that way so I could switch my neck.
Okay.
They can break, and you can either buy a proper one from the manufacturer, but they don't normally exist anymore. Or you can get the exact ROM but non-programmed, find the ROM online, and just program it yourself.
Okay.
You can also use it to change games to other games if they use the same architecture, which is a thing that happens. The really common one is changing Miss Pac-Man into Pac-Man because the board's pretty much identical.
Nice.
But there's a load of other examples. People convert like bubble stuff into bubble and all sorts of things. It's really quite impressive. A lot of fighting games and shoot 'em ups. Anyway,
Nice.
maybe not something quite that grand for mine. How about the Funplex? Both Ashley and Naomi burst out laughing. It's very appropriate. The Funplex is practically a castle, right?
What if you make it look like the Funplex?
It already looks like it, kind of. It's because the Funplex is just a box and we've only made the foundation for our castle. What if we can carve in the sign and the double front doors? Naomi happily starts putting the details in the sand Funplex while Ashley and I cheer her on.
You look so good, Naomi. You're also good at having steady hands. You really should join me in making some cosplay. You'd be great.
Making costumes does sound fun, but I'm not sure I can handle all the pressure of people looking at me. I usually work alone, you know?
You don't have to do it at a con or anything. You just get dressed up, practice around the forest. Practice around the forest.
That's a bit more my style. Well, except for maybe the bugs and poison ivy and stuff. Naomi! It's okay. You don't like bugs either. And you're both wrong. We continue chatting as we construct the Fun Castle. Grain by grain, it takes semblance of the actual Funplex. We managed to finish it just before the judging commences. Here comes the judge! The officiant of the Sandcastle Challenge comes towards us and looks over at the castles with an arbiter's eye, they glance over ours, and nod in respect to a job well done. I didn't even realize I was holding my breath in anticipation. And once the sandcastle judge leaves us, I let out a huge sigh.
I think that's a good sign, right? The nod means we did it. We're gonna win?
There's still many others out there to judge, but I'd say the nod counts nicely as a compliment. But which one? Which sand sculpture will reign supreme?
Harry, what do you think? Who's gonna win the chicken dinner? The PUBG reference.
I mean, it was an expression before that.
I know, but...
Who, me? I'm not a judge of fine sandcastles. Just do it for funsies. Let's hear what you think.
So, who do you want to give points to?
I want to see them! I mean, a full medieval castle. I'm no good at sand sculpting, and also, my wheels don't work on a beach, and we're not near a beach. But if I were, I'd try and build a medieval castle. That's all I do in Minecraft. The precision and thought that Naomi put into her design shows us a step above the rest. From the gatehouse to the towers, Naomi, your castle is one of perfection. Just like you.
Thank you.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
Oh dear. Oh, thanks. It's kind of you to say, Harry.
I agree too. Naomi did an excellent job with hers. I'm jelly of your skills and I hope you do win.
Ashley, thank you. Oh, I think we just finished tallying up the scores. We wait not so patiently as the judge makes their rounds across the beach. I see them stop next to a particularly dramatic looking sandcastle. Pulling out a bright blue ribbon, they prop it up next to the castle. Which means...
Poops.
double poop. Don't feel too down. It wasn't meant to be, it wasn't meant to be.
How very pragmatic of you, Ari. We did have a blast there.
I hate losing.
You're just gonna win next year, Naomi.
Maybe if the three of us join forces again, we can build the best sandcastle the beach has ever seen. Just spend some time practicing more, which means... more beach trips! I'd like that. I'm in.
Great, next year Team Ashley is gonna eradicate the competition.
I think you mean Team Naomi. You two can fight over that next year. I think I'm covered in enough sand for a while. I'm gonna go see about being slightly less sandy.
I hear you, but Naomi and I aren't done here. We got one last thing we gotta do.
Smush? Oh, what's that? Smush! Who's you? Oh no,
It's
sorry,
you.
it's me. Naomi, destroy our creations. Haha, leave you to it then.
I'm a mighty dragon. Fear me, tiny sad people.
Aw. Both of them smile widely at each other and laugh. Walking away, I can hear the sounds of devastation behind me. Peek back one last time to see their castles come crashing down before I set my eyes forward. So, what next? Oh! Ooh! Gavin and Queen Bee in volleyball. This is going to be the, like, competitive and, like, I reckon that they're gonna, like, that's gonna be a fierce combination. But also, I really want to see, do you reckon we get to see all of these?
Maybe. I'm not sure. Usually it's been all but one.
Let's see Gavin and Queen Bee. Queen Bee and Gavin have taken up a friendly little sports competition here in the sand. Beach volleyball has always been a favorite pastime of beachcombers. It's fun, competitive, and what's not to love about watching athletic people show off their, skills? Granted, when my family got together to play, we just ended up hitting the volleyball around and never really kept track of the points. But it was always something I enjoyed, even if I wasn't very good at it. Maybe Gavin and Queen Bee will let me join in the fun? If I'm lucky, I'll even get to bump, set, and spike it. As I jog closer to them, Gavin is occupying the far half of the court. Closer to me is Queen Bee's side of the sand cart. It's easier to see that both of them have expressions of sheer determination on their face. Gavin is cool, calm, and collected, while Queen Bee is grinning from ear to ear. While for reveling in the contest, each is in it to win it. It'll take some sort of catastrophic event for one of them to break down, like a tsunami. And even then, I bet they'd be bopping the volleyball back and forth while fighting against the wave. That wasn't a simile, huh? It would literally take a tsunami, and
Yeah.
even then they'd keep playing.
Yep.
But there's a monstrous 1v1 between
Momentous.
both work between two of my most competitive friends. It's unnecessary to explain Queen Bee's cutthroat nature, but Gavin, his ambition is just as fierce, even if less vocal. See? He'd do anything for the Funplex to succeed, and he's taking the same attitude to beach sports.
Are you sure you're ready for the next serve?
Yeah.
Better believe it, pretty boy. I'm ready to spike this ball so hard it'll cause a quake beneath your bleeping feet.
Excellent.
Ha! If it's anything like your last attempt to score, I'll win this match in record time.
That's enough talking. Bleeping shut it and serve. Hi, Queen Bee. Eat this! I guess maybe not. I'll just try Gavin. Hi, Gavin. Not today. See if I hear.
Not today, Queen Bee.
I'm not sure I'm gonna get a word in until this whole deal is over. My concentration is intense. Game faces are on, and they see nothing else but the competition before them. I might as well take this time to watch them play. Hopefully they'll notice me, senpai. Gavin gracefully executes an
I'm just
underhand
yawning
serve.
over and over again.
What?
I'm just yawning a lot.
Gavin graciously executes an underhand serve with the volleyball, and it glides over the net mere millimeters above it. In all fairness, it was a perfect serve, but Queen Bee returns with a dig up high. With enough time, she easily squares up her post and spikes it down towards Gavin's side of the court. Gavin doesn't have enough time to respond, and it falls hard in the sand. Queen Bee claps and stumps her foot into the ground in unison.
Victory.
Ace! Lost the mouse.
Technically, that's not an ace. An ace would be a point scored off a flawless serve.
Queen Bee laughs and sticks out her tongue. Oh, I wanted to see that. Technically, it's putting me in the lead. Went on like this for quite some time, both of them volleying balls and serving quips. Meanwhile, I stood by. All I could do, and I could do nothing but look on longingly. I just wanted to play. Not that I'm complaining much. Both Queen Bee and Gavin are the most athletic in the crew, except for Tail. And well, let's just say the sand isn't the only hot stuff around here, to be honest. So watching them glisten as sweat drips down their body, yeah, it's not really a problem for me. It's enticing, and the gameplay isn't bad either. Oh. Sorry, it's just drop. It's a hardcover book. It's hard. Sorry.
Well, it's a book I don't really care about, but still, I don't like my stuff getting damaged.
It didn't get damaged.
No, I'm not saying you did. I'm
Okay.
just saying.
Yeah, I hear you. It's enticing. Gameplay isn't that bad either. We've been standing here for well over 10 minutes. Neither one of them has acknowledged my presence. That is until Gavin hits the ball straight in my direction. It soars all the way to the back corner of the court and lands right at my feet. Queen Bee turns around to see where the ball fell. Hey Ari, that was out, right? Oh, now I get acknowledged.
I think not.
That was clearly on the line, Queen Bee. The point is mine.
No, it wasn't. It was completely out of bounds. You must want to get that prescription on those glasses checked out if you can't even see that.
It fell right next to Ari, who has undoubtedly confirmed this fact. Clearly had the best vantage on it. Tell us what you saw.
Sure. I'm calling it now. This is for the win. If the ball's in, Gavin gets beeping bragging rights for the rest of the day. But if it's out, then I win. So, all I have to do is make the call? Uh-huh.
Yep. So, do you want a point for Gavin, a point for Queen Bee, or a point for neither of them? I mean, we're not playing for points, I swear.
This is gonna cause some serious drama no matter what I choose. I don't know what to choose. The line itself is a thin rope cord held down by simple tent peg, so you can see why it would be hard to tell if a ball fell around it. But I can say for sure I saw it fall outside the line. It was completely out of bounds. Sorry, Gavin. Point. Set. Match.
Oh, GG.
Queen Bee takes a very long moment to gloat. Granted, it's more of a tennis term, but I think Gavin gets the gist.
I thought for sure I was gonna beat you, Queen Bee, but I miscalculated. You bested me fair and square.
Yeah, you take a loss a lot better than she would.
Shall we take a quick break?
We each nod our heads in agreement as I quickly grab a couple of water bottles lying on the sidelines and toss them to him. I gladly chug down the water and smile wildly.
Thank you for the water, Ari.
Yeah, I worked up quite a sweat playing. Let's hit the bleeping spot. Still, I really wanted to play some beach volleyball. Guess that's not gonna happen now. Both of them look quite content to relax and chat in the sun for now. As if reading my mind, Queen Bee leans down and picks up the ball and throws it directly at me. Think fast, Ari. I don't know what any of these mean.
Okay, so...
Bump it, I assume is... No, that's spike it. No, spike is down.
Yeah, spike is down. Bump it is... And I thought said it is.
Probably just straight.
Yeah.
Let's bump it. Bump it! Quickly clasp my hands together, squat, and bump the ball back to Queen Bee. She simply bumps the ball over to Gavin, and forming a triangle, we continue hitting the ball back and forth. Yeah, see, like, the easy one means that we're all playing, whereas, like, if I spiked it, she'd probably be like, haha, not bad, as it hit the ground. It's exactly how my family would play. We'd all just stand around and hit the ball to each other, trying to keep it from touching the ground at all costs. I love the game of just, like, casually, like, throwing or kicking or whatevering a ball just while you're having a conversation. And, like, this is sport enough, right?
Yeah.
This counts. Gavin, Queen Bee, and I got really into it, too. And several times, one of us ended up diving to get the ball and getting a face full of sand. Haha, I like the sand-swept look you got on, Pretty Boy. I can see you on the summer cover of Monsieur.
If you're not careful, I'll carry you to the ocean and throw you in. Then you'll be spoiling the drowned rat look.
I ship these two. They're completely different. But I think it could work. Laughing alongside Gavin and Queen Bee while playing beach volleyball, it makes me feel so grateful for these friends. It was worth having to stand around for a while. What a perfect morning on the beach. Play a few more rounds of the sand is lava before we let the ball crash into the beach one last time.
Very nice return, Ari. You should join us for the next match.
And what if I didn't have other stuff I wanted to do? There's too much to do here, and I've got to plan accordingly. I hear that. Looking forward to a stroll along the boardwalk myself.
It's a good idea to take it as much as you can. I think I'll call it quits, too.
Slow your roll, Pretty Boy. You can't leave quite yet.
Right. We do have a score to settle.
Let's finish this. I'll leave the gladiators to the final battle as I walk along the beach, awaiting the next adventure. So what next? I want to see Jennifer's iris, but I just need a second. That was a lot of, like, rapid talking.
Stretchy time. Oh. You gonna stretch or not?
I'm alright. I stitched my mouth. Ah. Can I have some water?
Can't stop yawning.
No, this one. I want to see Jennifer's iris.
Okay.
Also, I love her outfit. Juniper stretched out on a beach chair, catching some sun while catching up on her social media feed. Iris, how many pengy mentions are there in my timeline today?
You currently have 23 mentions of Pengy in your social media timeline.
Huh. It's up from yesterday, Iris. Iris, have there been any new pengy vids lately?
I'm sorry, I don't understand. Have there been any new Pengy vids lately?
Oh,
So I'm
wow.
gonna search the web for have there been any new Pengy vids lately?
Wow! That's a distinct difference.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Juniper puts the phone away with a sigh. Oh, hey Ari! Enjoying your nostalgic beach trip so far? Yeah. Gotta admit, it feels great to be back. I've got a lot of fun memories of Flotsam Beach. The sand, the surf, the games, the food, and my family. Or if everything went south for the Cater clan, this place was like a second home for us.
Definitely.
Definitely. Exactly! Happy memories from a happy place. You know, you've had a better life than you give yourself credit for. Your family have money problems, sure, but you loved each other through it all.
That's so sad.
I can't say the same for my family. And my family never took me to beach vacations for that matter. Or vacations at all. My dad will be taking many after this either. I'm definitely happy being a freelancer. Don't get me wrong, I'm just not exactly making beach money, you know. I can't even afford apps unless they're free, and man, free mode Iris is super stupid sometimes. Hey, hang on. See you talking to your Iris all the time, like you're just having a normal conversation. How did you manage that? Mine doesn't even understand what I'm saying most of the time. Did I configure her wrong? Is there some free mode option I missed out on? Come on, fess up. I just want to make the most of my Iris. What's the trick? What did you do to make her so cute and chatty? Are we gonna have to give up our Iris?
No
so
idea.
that Iris can help make Juniper's dreams come true?
No idea.
It's like, I'd be for that, but I'd also be really sad. Juniper knows Iris better than anyone here, aside from maybe Gavin. She's been suspicious for some time of my super duper version of Iris. But my Iris is technically pirated software service. I'm not supposed to have premium access. Could I trust Juniper with this secret? Or would telling her betray Iris' trust in me to keep it? Mm.
Who do you favor more, Iris or Juniper?
Those have both been. Those two are the most positive forces in my life up to this point, and it's caused all the good things that have happened have been because of these two people. You know, third only to Ari themselves, they've been the biggest influencers. Oh, I mean, you could argue Francine, but oof.
One you can't save.
I know.
The only downside of this game is you can't save when there's question time.
It's probably fair.
Most other vision novels you can.
Let's tell Jennifer. If I upset Iris, we'll get through it. What if something happens to Iris? We only have Iris because of Juniper.
That's fair.
Let's do it. Let's see what happens. I guess I may as well share the truth. I'm not using the free version of Iris. She hacked herself so I could have premium level cloud computing conversation. Immediately my phone jitters in my pocket on vibrate. With a sigh I pull it out knowing Iris won't be thrilled about this. Ari, you blabbed! We pinky swore! Hey, I did not pinky swear. You don't even have a real pinky to swear with. That's besides the point. This is super duper risky telling people. What if Gavin finds out, huh? What? You think Gavin would have me fired or something? No! It's to his family. Oh, never mind.
Does his family own Maid Iris?
Can I interject? This is
Yes.
so awesome! I knew it! I knew Iris was smarter than she let on. Like, wow, this is bad Hollywood movie levels of sci-fi awesomeness. Thank you? Don't worry, Miss Iris. Your secret's safe with me. I'm an Iris fangirl. I forgot if I chose this puff, I'd be doing all the voices. If I had chosen the other one, you'd be doing all the voices.
Yes.
Even if my Iris isn't as cool as you, can you make her as cool as you, actually? I really shouldn't. It's dangerous enough allowing premium accents for this instance. But if it helps, your Iris loves you, Miss Juniper. She wants the best for you, even if she can't directly tell you. I see. Okay. Oh, oh, oh. Well, I'll just have to get rich and famous so I can unlock my full iris and she can tell me herself.
How much is Iris? Like what, $9 a month?
I don't know. I mean, the computing that she can do is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I mean, like for Gavin, they like calculate the total costs of pots and
An arcade machine.
arcade machine is like even like figuring out what that sentence means and then doing all of those queries, passing like websites that aren't meant to be machine readable and getting that information. It could be pretty hard, it could be pretty expensive, and if it's the only one on the market, it could be hundreds of dollars. It could be only for professionals.
True.
Thank you.
Thanks for trusting me, Ari. We're getting some looks. We should change the subject. We quickly exchange some small talk to cover our tracks. And soon she's lost in her phone again, searching for more pops. I know, Ari. The noon sun's high in the sky. Honestly, it's getting super hot out here. Like, heat exhaustion levels of hot. Well, this would be a good time to migrate towards the boardwalk. It seems there's one more thing in store for our little group. Hey Ari! It's lunchtime! And I'm getting everyone together for a big surprise. Come join us! Whoa, you seem super stoked for this. She made everyone lunch?
Maybe.
Of course, come on, this way! I mean, this would be the third time she's made lunch. What about this is all about? The biggest bento. Soon enough, the entire group is gathered. The number of shade-throwing parasols is multiplied to 4, too. Plenty of cold respite for everyone. Also new, a large cloth-wrapped bundle in the center of the group. Gather round! Gather round! It's lunchtime! And judging from the rumbling in my stomach, it's right on time. The bundle is unwrapped, revealing a series of simple wooden lunch boxes in traditional Japanese style. Each one's been painted a different color! As a way of saying thanks for all your hard work and your support, please enjoy these box lunches, courtesy of the Funplex. And me. I made them. An authentic Naomi brand bento? Sign me up! I reach for a box and she smacks my hand away lightly.
No.
Not yet, Ari. I made these special like. Everyone has personalized lunch filled with their favorite things. Gavin, if you would be kind enough to distribute them, names are written on the lids. Sure enough, on second glance, I can see the names and even little cartoon doodles representing each person. Wow, my face really looks pathetic. Okay, I'll start handing them out. Gavin, you first.
Let's see.
Impressive.
Ha! Plain yogurt, celery sticks, some rice. You know me quite well. Boring and nutritional.
I colored a bit outside the lines on that one. Rather than sticking traditional bento style. Enjoy!
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, sushi with some tempura veggies. Ooh, and a side of miso soup.
Yeah, I mean...
That'd be called
Tempura.
miso soup, but yeah.
Maybe she's got like a little...
Maybe.
Maybe she's got a thermos.
Maybe.
She put thermos of miso, it's what happened. That she poured right before this happened.
That's fair. I love nothing more than traditional bento box lunch.
And I love nothing more than making them.
Ha, fish and chips, of course, with a little Union Jack on the toothpick. You make a moopy maze out of the chips too.
Oh! It's not too stereotypical, is it?
Quite good.
I haven't found a proper chip shop stateside, so I'll take it. A nice little taste from home.
Yeah. Every, British, person living outside of, England will, like, well, outside of the UK, will bitch about not having found a proper chip shop yet.
That's why they love Australia.
No. Sweetie, no. Nice fish, terrible chips.
No, but like in Melbourne, there's like 50 or 60 different fish and chip shops. There's gonna be one good chips.
Do good chips.
One of them has to have good chips.
I mean, been looking.
We really looked at what's close to us, not what's far from us.
Okay, there may be one, but it'll be run by a British expat. Great fish though here.
Mm. It's like we have an abundance of fish or something.
Yeah, no curry sauce, though.
Curry sauce?
Yeah. You don't even want to know. It's like fish and curry. It's very weird. Mushy peas.
Lexi? Yes.
Fantastic.
Oh, beep, yeah. Big cheesy cheeseburger and french fries. My mouth is watering just looking at it. Yum. And it's got a lot of pink in it, just like you like it. So pink I can hear it move. How does she eat cheeseburgers and keep that fair?
This is perfect pita bread and hummus.
Love it.
It's a great meal that fills the belly and gives you a ton of energy.
And you have to keep your tank full. A tired tail is not a true tail.
How marvelous.
Oh my, this is lovely. Little finger sandwiches, some tea, and even a cupcake. Thank you, Naomi dear. It's very thoughtful. Oh, thanks, Miss
Look at her blushing.
I got a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Nice.
Ha! Bet you consulted with Ari on this one. I love these. Always have, always will. Actually, I just checked your Instagram. I did an analysis of your most commonly blogged food, and can't talk, busy eating. And that leaves the one who brought us all together. Ari. For you, I made a piece of bagels. Kidding! It's actually similar to the bento I gave you the day we started at the Funplex. A little reminder of how this all started. Oh, well, thank you. Speech. What?
Yeah.
You should make a speech before we all dig in. I mean, you're the reason we're here. I am?
Yeah, you are. I mean, we're doing great before you shut up. Don't get me wrong, but you know. But you worked hard and harder than any of us, and to make the Funplex was the success it is today. I was content to keep it afloat, but I didn't think we'd ever manage more than that. But you refused to be content. We wouldn't be here at the beach if not for the success you led us to, Ari. So yes, I think a speech would be appropriate.
Bleep yeah. Funplex Rising rocked. It really opened some doors for me. Guess I'll be wearing that damn black L7 jacket if not for you.
The atmosphere was so much livelier thanks to your efforts. Win or lose, I'm enjoying my time with Moopy thanks to you having so many great people around me. But at this point, I can't even imagine the Funplex without you, Ari.
Aww.
So don't even think of leaving. If you do, we'll probably gather up a hunting party and drag you back. No hard feelings.
And speaking as someone Ari comes home to every night, I gotta say, they're doing dandy compared to before, so free cheers to the Funplex. Free cheers indeed. Go ahead, Ari. You've earned the right for a speech. I'm just a silly old lady who started it. You made this happen. Whoa. Seriously. Whoa.
This is gonna be a
I've made
ISS thing.
big speeches before, like one of the Funplex Rising, even if this feels bigger. Way bigger. Okay, here it goes. I can't be a milk toast for this toast. That's terrible. And also probably where that phrase comes from. It's a big feelings or nothing.
No, it's not. You can do anything you want. I said not the red one. Not the smiley one.
Plenty of things happened to me on the way to the Funplex. Top or bottom, yeah, you're right. I'm with you on this. Which is my brand entirely. Top or bottom. Like that heart or scales.
What's the scale one called?
Balanced?
Balance? Yeah.
Wait, what do they all start with? No, they all end in Lee.
Yeah.
I starting with a thank you is probably good.
Yeah.
Thank you. Above all else, thank you. Thank you all. You don't know how much this family means to me. It's no great secret I was living in a state of depression before the Funplex. I just assumed life would always deal me a losing hand, but now? Well, now, through my friendships with you all, I found something bright and warm I can rely on. Something I can be optimistic about instead of pessimistic. I'm not silly enough to believe that hard times are gone for good, but I know I'm surrounded by good people who can help me see them through. So, thank you. You're welcome, Ari. I think I speak for all of us when I say we feel the same way. Okay, good. On a roll. Let's see what to say next. Oh!
Top or bottom again. What do you think?
I don't know. I'm really torn between them.
The top and bottom though?
Although, any of these would be good.
Yeah, the funny one's a bit too funny.
I guess it's just like the joining bit between two like profound bits. In summary, you've all earned this vacation through hard and thoughtful work. You've all earned the right to loosen up a bit and have some fun. We only got one day here, so if you care for some advice, live it to the fullest. Do everything you want to do. We never know where we'll end up tomorrow. Live for the moment, this moment alone, and we'll worry about the future once we're safely back to the Funplex. If anyone has any questions about Flotsam Beach, just ask. I know this place like the back of my hand.
I may take you up on that. I'm feeling the nice nightlife scene here, right?
Right, actual dancing, of course.
Anywhere I can go out dancing, I'm game.
I was a kid when I came here last, Now to bring it on home. And the way you start. Or, I love you all. I love you all. I do. I love them all. And I just want to say, I love you all. It means a lot to me. Being here with you in this place. Thank you. I've said more than enough. Time to enjoy Naomi's thoughtful gift and eat hearty. I love you all as well. You have no idea how much it raises my spirits working alongside you or watching you enjoy our games. Ari, thank you for this lovely day, and I agree. Let's dig in. This tea is calling to me. This is the moment. One perfect moment, with all of us together, laughing and talking and eating, and having the best time in the world. Maybe things will change up today. When Iris' plan to find me romance comes together, maybe this is the high water mark. Maybe. But no matter what happens, I'll always have this one perfect moment. Yeah. That should have done a Polaroid shot.
Yeah.
Like how the anime episode endings, the beach episode of like. Could you put the kettle on for me?
Sure.
See, I know I talk a lot, but like, not just like constantly for hours. Yeah, I could do with some tea. Is there a mug? I think there's some in the dishwasher.
If you clean up my mug, you use mine.
Oh, thank you. Your Metroid one?
Oh, dishwasher. I'll say dishwasher.
I won't keep going without you. Huh?
Not in the dishwasher.
Is it your Metroid mug?
Yeah.
I don't want to use your Metroid mug.
Sure?
I'm scared I'll break it. Do you have just your plain black one?
Sure.
Let's drink some cold coffee.
You should vamp, Lexi.
Huh?
You be vamping.
I'm drinking coffee. I can't talk when there's liquids going down my throat. The human design flaw. One that I'm not responsible for. Yeah, this chapter's been lovely. And like, almost bring me to tears lovely.
Lexi, it's right here.
Thank you. Your turn to vamp. I don't know if vamping's even the right word.
an I word.
You know.
A word, and I'll stick to it. So, we're playing Arcade Spirits. It's a fun game. It's quite different to other visual novels I've played.
Yeah, it really breaks the mold in the best possible way.
Yeah. There's a lot of references, which most visual novels I've played have been Japanese ones, which don't really have, like, they play references, but it's like Japanese culture that Westerners just don't get.
Well, maybe.
Maybe they have references, I don't know. But if they do, it's the Japanese culture I don't get. But,
Yeah, I mean, this is also, specifically exactly in our wheelhouse of
Yeah.
knowledge. Between us, we kind of, I mean, or we're missing like 80%, who knows?
plus, last visual novel I played was a quite R18 one, so... Do you remember what it's called?
I don't remember this. Oh, Lovers in a Dangerous Space Time?
No, that's a space game.
No, that, Lady Color.
Lady Kona Bind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Both got names that are this long.
yeah, Lady Kona Bind.
Yeah, which I haven't played, but I love
The writer,
the writer.
Christine Love.
I don't remember.
Christine Love.
I don't remember.
Anyway, so
But yeah, when I was like 14 or 15, I had this obsession with like 80s internet culture, not internet, in the 80s like BBS culture, and so I found this game called Digital A Love Story, which is played entirely through someone gives you
BBS code.
a BBS code and you dial in and you talk to someone and you start to hit it off and then they disappear and you're like, I want to track them down, and your entire interaction is just through talking to people on BBSs and like finding new links to other BBSs and dialing in, and it's almost like it's a, you know, it's entirely, there's no art at all. It's just like text-based because it's a BBS, which is clever. And I believe it was their first foray into visual novels.
Yeah.
But it's so good. I played it again recently and I cried and cried and cried.
There's also a sequel to that, isn't there?
There's Analog A Hate Story,
Yeah.
but I don't know whether it's a sequel or it's the next game they did, I think. It's supposed to be really good. I don't know if it's game appropriate. Digital Love Story is, but I will not play that again. Not for a long time. Not for a while, anyway. Not on stream. I haven't cried yet on stream. It'll happen, but it hasn't happened yet. What else? But yeah, this is rad. And those two are gonna be like this game and Digital Love Story are like gonna stay as my like cherished and my gold standards for visual novels for a long time to come. I'm sure.
So we watched a stream called Now Kiss.
Yeah,
Which
you
is playing
watch it
visual novels.
mostly.
Yeah.
I've watched the start of a couple of them. I'm not super into watching visual novels. I mean, I don't watch a lot of streams.
Yeah. Anyway, it's visual novels, and shit, there's a lot of bad ones. Even the ones people are like, this is great, and then like, no.
Hey, did you watch it?
Yes.
Okay.
Why?
Well, she doesn't need to be on the side. It's probably back, but yeah.
Orange juice. Is it fine?
It's fine. I'll make another cup.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Sorry.
I forgot to rinse. I did clean it, but I forgot to clean the rim.
You just missed the side, I think.
Lexi's using my orange cup because she doesn't have enough mugs for herself. I have 2 mugs, and that's all I need is 2 mugs.
I've got like 8 months.
And they're all dirty.
Yeah.
I have 1 mug for tea/coffee and 1 mug for orange juice. Because orange juice in a glass just tastes weird to me.
No,
So, yeah,
Yeah. Is there any visual novels you're interested in playing?
not really.
I don't want to do a game where I talk as much for a while. Like, there's a few games that I wanted to play that have a lot of talking.
Mm.
Evie Nova.
I don't think it would stream well.
No? Why not? There's a lot to it. And it's completely story driven.
Yeah, but there's a lot of text. It's
Yeah.
like, why Some of the Sea is not streamable.
Yeah, Some of the Sea I think also would be great. It would be fun to stream, but you'd have to strike a balance of reading out the text. But the thing with Evie Nova is that I'm intimately familiar with every dialogue option, so I could, paraphrase.
Mm.
Because it was one of like 4 games I owned as a kid. What else? But yeah, I think the next game I play will probably be Obra Dinn's up there.
Mm.
I don't know.
I need a controller. You need the cable.
Buy one. JD.
Mm.
What do you want to play when you finish? Metroid?
I don't know. Something newer.
Yeah.
Something that more people like.
Yeah. Yeah, I think your choices are classic and beloved, or just what we built up an audience.
Yeah.
Or brand new.
Yeah.
Is there anything new you want to play? I don't really want to play anything in desk, personally.
Mm.
For when I'm in control. Or for when I'm like with you.
Mm. Then you want to play after Arcade Spirits?
Not off the top of my head. I'm trying to compile a list of stuff that I want to play at some point. I want to play Obra Dinn, but I don't know when.
Somewhere?
And I think it's gonna have a bunch of talking. So sorry, puzzle solving. So it'll be cool to play with a full chat.
Mm.
It can help, especially now with chat delays smaller.
Mm.
Alright.
Anyway, more of this.
We good? Afternoon slides in as the gang migrates from sandy shores to bustling boardwalk. Once you've had your fill of seaweed in your trousers, it's time to take a walk down the boardwalk and indulge in any number of side activities. No need to change out of your swim gear either. Unless you're going deeper into the beach town, you can just skip back and forth between the sands and the boardwalk. It's where the real action happens. Shops, restaurants, and of course, arcades. Soon enough, the group's splitting up to try and go and do as much as possible. I've got to tag along with some of them. Who to hang out with? I wonder if I'll be different. Oh.
Don't name me in Tao, Ready and Candy Store? Tao, Ready and Candy Store?
Yeah, I think follow the person, follow Naomi first, and then there's other options. Out of the corner of my eye, I see Tao and Naomi sneak into the shops on the boardwalk called the Sandy Bar, with the iconic saltwater taffy icon on each side. Saltwater taffy, a staple of coastal life and commerce. On any given boardwalk, you're within spitting distance of at least 3 candy shops loaded with tasty treats. But more importantly, why are those two acting so childish about the whole thing, like 2 kids in a candy store? We need to find out exactly what's going on, and more importantly, I need to see if they have any of those gummy sharks in there too. As I peer into the building, my senses are overwhelmed by sweet. My teeth practically hurt at the surrounding sugar. Covering the walls are assorted candy containers holding various types of candies, a rainbow of colors, and confectionaries filled to the brim with saltwater taffy and covered in chocolates. Not only do I take note of the delectable candy, but also notice all the kitties running around. I can't help but be reminded of the Funplex. Same atmosphere, just fewer games. I look over to the person behind the counter and give him a nod of understanding. I feel you, noble cashier, in your quest to maintain peace and order. Naomi and Teo recognize me and wave me over. Over here, Ari!
Come help us decide on what to get. Yeah, there's a fly and it's really annoying.
Yeah, I think there's a gap in the kitchen screen. Hey, Time Drifter!
Hey, Time Drifter.
Thanks for the follow. I don't know how long you've been here, but yeah, we're playing Arcade Spirits. This is chapter 5.
Yeah.
I don't know how much is left.
If you want to keep looking, if you want to start chatting, chat.
Yeah.
We're fine for both.
But yeah, glad to have you here.
Yep.
I comply and go over towards him. Naomi is huddled over a table and is filling her arms with various desserts. I want one of these, and 2 of these, and a handful of this one. Oh no, oh, what's that over there?
Wow.
Candied apples? I have to get one of those too. Naomi it's just too much right now. Every time her eyes light up at seeing new candy, it turns my heart to mush. A mushy mess of emotions. They put that line in just to mess with people saying it out loud, I bet.
This is the best part about going to the beach. Look at how many different candies there are. I could just devour them all.
Now, I picked Naomi as having a sweet tooth, but Teo, with all his dancing, I would have guessed him stick to a healthier diet. Yeah, especially with his lunch. But this trip is a vacation for us all, so maybe he's spoiling himself.
So what do you think of the place?
Who, me? Oh, I've been here before. Quite a few times. It's the most popular candy store on the boardwalk. My family and I would always stop right before our long drive home. After a long day of swimming, walking, and fun in the sun, a maximum sugar overdrive is the perfect way to end the day. They give me a fistful of dollars and cut me loose in here.
Whoa!
Whoa, I just let you get whatever you wanted? Dang, wish I had your parents.
Cute. I can just see a young Ari here running around and stuffing candy into their face. Not gonna lie, I was a cute kid. Not so cute when overdosing on streets, though. Both Naomi and Teo laugh heartily. I mean, they didn't exactly give me Fort Knox to bowl on snacks, but it was still a nice little reward at the end of the day. As I am a creature of habit, I'll always get saltwater taffy, year after year. It's just the best feeling munching on taffy while watching the waves crash into the sand. Taffy's a, really tough one, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
And you get
It's
it in
chewy.
a long thing and you chop it up and you got, little bits.
It's chewy.
Yeah, I can't. It's too much for my teeth. Naomi suddenly gasped, interrupting my recollection.
What is it, Naomi?
They have Competo.
I'm still confused. Is that a good thing?
It's the best thing! These are these are little traditional Japanese sugar
Oh,
candies
those
that look
things!
like
Yeah, I've seen them
stars, and
before.
they're my absolute favorite.
Remember we seen them at the remember the Asian shops we have?
Can you pull up a picture? I'm curious. Every time my mother would go visit my family in Japan, she'd bring me back some. But it's been years since I last had some. She squeals excitedly and runs over to a little stand that has a cute assortment of pastel sugar stars. Oh! That's not what I was picturing at all, but yeah, I do remember those. We follow suit and make our way next to Naomi. Teo picks up a bag and brings it closer to his face, examining them.
Okay, these are quite possibly the cutest candies I've ever seen.
Sweet.
And they are so sweet.
Ah, Naomi, nothing is sweeter than you. And that's a fact.
That's not entirely true. I have to agree with Teo. No one has brought me more impromptu lunches at work than you do. Thank you, but these candies are still the sweetest. You both should taste these, by the way. I know you'll love them just as much as I do. Teo and I agree with a nod of our head, and Naomi turns happily around with an armful of candy and treats. Like a dragon with her hoard, she heads towards the register when a kid ran smack into her. Uh-oh. In a colorful explosion, candy spills everywhere, and Naomi falls over backwards. I instinctively go to help Naomi up, but on the other corner of my eye, I see the kid who bumped into her, swiping candies off the floor and pocketing them. Is this the same kid?
Looks like it.
Hey! It's a classic move. We see it all the time with tickets and tokens at the Funplex, and like the arcade, this is no different. It's so overused, Teo even sees it. He elbows me and points it out to my attention. This is not my store, not my job. Do I step in or let it slide?
I help Naomi up, so Naomi points. Pointing the thief is probably the good thing to do. Question is, do you want... Or do you want... I don't know what's good. I don't know what's the good thing here. I know what's the right thing.
How big is the store?
Like a reasonable sized candy shop.
Does it look like a kid doesn't get any candy ever? Is this like a loss that the store can handle so a kid can have candy on occasion? Or is this just some dick who's just like, why pay for stuff when you can get it for free?
Well, the kid is anywhere between 4 and 12. Because last time these kids were they were meant to be kindergartners. So
Let's help Naomi up.
your choice.
Oh, let's point out the thief. I know it's not my job, but if some brat did that in a Funplex and I didn't notice, I'd want someone to do something about it. But stealing candy is the worst possible crime one could commit. Say for like murder or Grand Theft Auto. Okay, so there's a lot more awful crimes. This one takes the cake, so to speak. Takes the cake. Hey kid, turn out your pockets.
What do you want? I got nothing. They're doing nothing.
I saw you stuffed with candies in your pockets. Look at them bulging out. You aren't tricking anyone. Kid looks like he wants to say something, but by now the cashier is here too, and the kid turns out his pockets. There are a lot more in there than just what they got from the spell. With more text than I could probably muster, the cashier tells him to kindly exit the sandy bar, and the kid complies. The cashier and I exchange knowing glances. We are one and the same.
Well, after that excitement, I'm ready to relax on the beach and eat some of this candy.
Me too. Me free. I can't quite leave yet. There's still one more thing I must do. I need to get some saltwater taffy. It's a Cater family boardwalk tradition after all.
Oh yeah, we can't break tradition. Although if we do, I wouldn't mind starting a new Funplex beach tradition with you.
Tell, please, this one's important.
Does he just hit on everyone?
Yeah, I think so. This is one important, delicious decision Ari has to make. The only correct answer would be for them to choose the cotton candy ones.
Cotton candy flavored taffy? Really?
I wouldn't joke about something as serious as this.
But it's like sickeningly sweet. Even I can't handle it, and I can handle a truckload of sweet.
Well, what would you choose then?
Butter and popcorn, obviously. It's like a little salty with less sweet.
But that's sacrilege. It's more of a purist. Getting into a fight over
What? Teddy flavors.
DNF for next to each other.
Yeah.
Isn't necessary. Both taste great, but I already know what I'm going home with. What's that, Ari?
Yeah, the cotton candy.
Yeah. Cotton candy is good. The sweeter the better. Cotton candy is at the top of that list. I agree with Naomi. Cotton candy is my favorite too. Hooray!
Heathens, both of you. But of course, that just means more butter popcorn taffy for me.
I think that about covers it. Shall we blow this popsicle stand? Ooh, they have popsicles too? Once again, Naomi's got her arm full to the brim with candy, and she nods enthusiastically. Taz picked out some of his favorites too. We each take our turn in line, and before we know it, we're happily carrying our stash with us to the boardwalk. Oh, I almost forgot! She stops abruptly and digs for a bag for a moment and pulls out the
Conpeto.
Competo. Yeah. Oh, no.
Yeah, I mean, wanting one of these and you put it in the mouth.
Naomi opens the bag, and both Taylor and I pick one out. Popping a sugar star in our mouth, both of us smile wide, enjoying the sugary goodness. We should grab some of that somewhere in the city.
They are pure sugar.
I'm curious now. I've never had one.
You didn't have one? I had
No.
one. I've had them before.
Could you get one just to watch me eat them then?
Also, they're really crunchy.
Interesting.
They crunch and then melt.
Love it.
Ooh, that is so yummy! For real, Naomi, this is my new favorite candy.
It's very good. Maybe next time I'm at the Sandy Bar, I'll get some of these instead of taffy. Woof. Next time I'm here, because the Funplex riding high in the world, I bet we could afford it next time. And another, and another.
Thank you for introducing me to a whole new world of flavor, Naomi.
Anytime, Teo. Maybe if I change your mind on candy, I can convince you to dance a little lighter on Showtime stage. It's a delicate cabinet.
But then I wouldn't get to see her. She was marching the Funplex floor.
Stay away from her. Very true. I've got my candy haul for my work here is done. I got places to be. I want to spend some time taking in the sea breeze.
Catch you
I
later.
need to clear my senses of sugar too. We'll catch up with you later, Ari.
Once alone, I open my bag of saltwater taffy, pick one out and eat it. Let the taste fully consume me. Now this is a perfect vacation. Who do I hang out with? I gotta check out the arcade.
You just don't want to talk anymore, do you?
That's not why I'm choosing this. I want to see the arcade.
You can
But-
see the arcade from here. This is all the arcade you're seeing.
No. Okay, I mean maybe, but I want to hear about the arcade from your voice. The primary appeal of this place for me was always the arcades. I rarely swam in the ocean. I preferred indoor swimming pools to unpredictable waves. I mean boardwalk crawls, arcade games, tokens, and joysticks. Although as I approach one of the open-air arcades, well, I don't see a single joystick.
Impressive.
Interesting. I had these arcades 100% redemption games.
Oh no.
I suppose it's for the best. Naomi is distracted by looking for saltwater taffy. She'd hate this place. I've noticed this industry trend away from anything vaguely resembling a traditional arcade game, and towards touchscreens and prize tickets.
It's true.
I suppose it was inevitable. It's not for a strong showing for the joysticks through the 80s and 90s would have happened sooner. A game's a game, you know. I can enjoy just about anything. Oh, and hey, there's pinball. You like pinball, right, Gavin?
It's not gonna be a pinball, is it?
Ooh, and skee ball. I love alley rollers.
What?
Huh? Technically, skee ball, depending on the spelling and the hyphenation, it's a registered trademark. These are simply alley rollers, manufactured by a different company. Sheesh, way to suck the fun out of it. Apologies for my innate killjoy nature.
Always good-natured about being bad-natured.
Allow me to make it up to you by actually having some fun. Is that even possible with your ultra cool guy exterior allowing your inner softy to be exposed? If you let me finish. How about a ski alley roller contest? Each of us gets 5 tokens and score the most points. Whoever loses by the other's ice cream.
I used to be really good at alley roller. Like, just the right way. And you spin, like, straight at the edge, but you put enough spin on it, and it goes thump right into the upper sides. Like 5,000 point one.
Nice.
And if you do it just right, and you get into the swing of it, you can do like 5 in a row, and it looks completely insane, but it's not even that hard of a trick. I mean, I can't do it anymore. It's so sad.
Have you tried skee ball since? Or alley roller since?
Yeah, on 3 separate occasions, and I regretted each of them.
I'm so bad at skee ball. I mean alley roller.
I will lose the spicy upper ice cream. That's a wager I can get behind.
Now we're talking. Hey Ari, you want to join in? Make this a 3-way dance.
Maybe all the joysticks are gone, but I'm certainly a long-time skee ball TM fanatic. I'd like to clean the floor with these two. Still. Oh, there's no. Maybe the odds ever be in your favor?
Or ice cream, I'm in.
No, fairness, I'm something of a skee ball master. Still, may the odds ever be in your favor, and may the best player win.
Which would be me, of course. Ooh, Gavin boasts. Gavin boasts. That's rad. It's not a boast if it's a fact.
Or is it one in each of the 3 and you all go at once?
Yeah. 5 tokens, who has cumulative store wins. I suppose if it's 3 players, the 2 losers split the cost of the ice cream.
I remember playing tons of alley rollers back when I was a kid, roaming up and down the boardwalks of Watson Beach. Like riding a bike, it was a physical skill you never really forget. My grip on the gnarly old wooden ball feels completely natural even now. We drop in our tokens and line up for our first throw. It takes a few rolls for me to find my sweet spot. Wooden? Ours aren't wooden.
No, all the plastic.
No, they're not plastic. They're fabric lined, like a baseball.
I have fabric lined, yeah.
Maybe that's an Australian thing. Maybe that's a LAI thing. We drop in our tokens and line up for our first few throws. It takes a few rolls for me to find my sweet spot. Eventually, I'm right where I need to be in the scores, which unfortunately can't be said of my coworkers. Yeah, a couple of throws, and then you're just like, shump, 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 choo.
Or however they do it.
Huh?
Or however they do it.
It's true. Which unfortunately can't be said of my coworkers.
Oh, come on, I told you to land that one hundo.
One
Rather
hundo.
disappointing.
These machines are a bit beat up for exposure and play. I wouldn't be surprised if they're unbalanced.
Whoa.
They're rigged, like those kind of games Tim and Percy were playing earlier.
But they aren't. I'm hitting my shots, no problem. I could whisper some advice to one of them. Maybe give them an edge. It's cheating, sure, but we're getting ice cream in the end. Who cares? Whoa.
Who do I get points with?
Whoa. Now that one with me is tempting, but let's give Ashley a win.
Sure.
Oh, I'm a little concerned that Ashley's a little too close to Naomi. Good. I want to see what Gavin would do with that information. He'd be like, that's cheating, Ari. No, the one is me. What am I thinking? This is my turn. I must defend it with my very life! I am squarely down the middle, avoiding the trap of trying for the big point pots. Consistency is key if you want to rack up the points, not risking missing and getting nothing. Filling off, you can well past the others by a wide margin. And in the final score, I've triumphed.
Ah, but I didn't come close. Nor I. Well, fair is fair, Ari. We'll pay for your ice cream.
Woohoo!
Indeed.
Most importantly, we had fun.
Aw.
Arcades are meant to be places where friends can gather and have fun playing with each other. Beach Shadow and Shopping Plaza, or with or without joysticks, that's our goal. Let's take back a lesson today that we should always endeavor to provide fun first and foremost. Whatever shape it takes, that is our mission. Still found a way to turn this into a working vacation, huh? But an enjoyable one.
I grab ice cream cones from a vendor on the boardwalk, swapping work stories, laughing, and having a blast. It's probably the happiest I've seen of Gavin. At work he's all business, but here he can crack a smile, even as he's analyzing arcades. And Ashley just exudes sunshine and cheer everywhere she goes. She's a good influence on him, clearly. But time's ticking, and I've got other stops to make. It feels good being out and about with everyone. Away from the funplex, away from work, just friends having a great time in a place designed for great times. With our newfound success, I hope we can do this more often.
This is probably the last choice.
We didn't get to spend much time with Francine.
Okay.
Jennifer and Francine are looking at the little map in the boardwalk. It highlights all of the shops, cafes, and art galleries along the route. I overheard them discussing it earlier, and it looks like they might have found one. Oh, looky, there's one called Drift Away. Cute. Oh, and they also do wine tasting? I'm a fan of wine, and tasting it. A nice after lunch Merlot is always a nice treat, isn't it? Jennifer and Francine are quite the odd couple, aren't they? But while I reflect on it, they've actually been spending some time together at the funplex. Jennifer is a self-proclaimed alt lady at heart, after all, so it's no wonder they've bonded over knitting cats and costume jewelry. Yeah! Alright, I see it. I'm also a fan of Big Hat. Big Hat is...
See around Juniper's neck?
Huh?
Juniper's neck?
The choker?
Yeah. But that choker?
The trans choker?
No, the
cheap nasty
everyone,
choker, yeah.
every 14-year-old has one choker.
Yeah, because they cost like 20 cents.
Yeah.
Hey, mind if I join you? Of course not. Francine and I are just deciding on which art gallery to visit first. Okay, I'm down. I've been in the market to find a unique sculpture made from driftwood, and what better place to get one than at the beach itself? It does seem like a wise choice. That's a strange thing to be in the market for, though. There is this one place that I must visit again. It's called Seascapes, and it's been open since I was a child. I know it's hard for you to imagine, but yes, old Francine was once young and spirited, just like yourself, Ari. I bet you were the talk of the boardwalk, breaking all the hearts.
My, oh my.
Oh, lady never spills her secrets, but yes, I did have my fair share of summer romance here along the boardwalk. Oh, go on, this I must know. Well, there was this one time that I snuck into the middle of out in the middle of a moonlight night to meet my lover. It was quite exhilarating. Of course, we simply had to go skinny dipping. Please, no, stop. There's one thing I definitely don't need to know more about. It's of my boss's love life. I already know too much from my interview with Francine. TMI. So, Seascapes, that's the name of the gallery. Let's go there, now! Wait, I didn't catch it the first time, but did you say Seascapes? The Seascapes? The oldest art gallery on the boardwalk? The one and only. There's a lot of history in these old coastal towns. It also has an eerie past, don't you know? Seascapes is totally haunted! Francine lets out a snort.
Be sensible.
Oh, sweet child, that's preposterous. Ghosts aren't real. But the Boardwalk Paranormal Society has deemed Seascapes the most haunted place on the coast. As the story goes, the previous owner purchased a particularly gorgeous painting. But what the owner didn't know was that the painting was being possessed with a demonic spirit. Soon after buying the art, hanging it up in the gallery, the owner got very ill. It was a mysterious illness that no one could cure. Eventually, the gallery has passed, and their ghost has haunted Seascapes to this day. Curiosity's got me after having experienced some unexplainably spooky stuff in the recent-ish past. I pull out my phone and look it up. Juniper's not lying. I've heard several spooky stories about this art gallery. Maybe it's haunted by the memories of the past, but surely you can't believe in such childish superstitions.
Dear.
Ari, talk some sense into Juniper. What? Me? Come on, Ari, back me up on this. Well, the truth is... Oh, they're like, the middle answer of like, there's something that science can't explain yet, but beyond that, we don't know. Could go either way. "100% I am a believer in the paranormal, especially after the stuff that went down surrounding Polybius. Maybe science can explain Polybius in the end, but it's a tough sell completely passing it off as plausible using only 1980X microchips. Oh, the stories I can tell of the house I grew up in, locked doors opening by themselves, flickering lights, and even full-body apparitions. I've seen it all. Your ghost stories are the best. They always send chills down my spine. Tell me on again. You young people and your willingness to believe everything is admirable, but we should stop dilly-dallying and go to Seascapes. Save the stories for the night bonfires. I got to see a man about some wood." Francine, we should work on your word choice. Isn't that what all the young ones say nowadays? Well, Joe walked down the boardwalk later and we arrive at, well, I don't notice anything overtly haunted. I mean, the building itself isn't dilapidated, but it could use a new paint job, a new fence, and maybe an upgrade to the windows. Being right on the boardwalk with wide open doorways, we can walk right in and hopefully not have the whole thing collapse on top of us. Okay, so it's a mess of a building compared to the other shops along the boardwalk, but it adds to its historic charm. But to its defense, it does have a sign in the window that says free wine tasting, so I know Juniper will be ecstatic about that.
Yes!
Ooh, free wine tastings! As if on cue. I'm so thrilled, it hasn't changed in years. Still looks like how I remember it. Francine takes a deep breath and a smile creases over her wrinkled cheeks. The only other time I've seen her this elated is when she's talking about the fun facts. She takes a moment pause before walking through the door. Juniper looks over at me side-eyed. Let's hope the only thing scary about this place isn't just their selection of reds. I hold back a cackle as I push open the door. A small bell rings, and as with most small shops on the strip, alerting the gallery owner to our arrival. Paintings adorn the walls, beautiful scenes of the ocean, sea life, and of the boardwalk itself, each having its own unique style. This is making me, like, homesick. Maybe next time we're in Sydney, we should visit my hometown.
Yeah, we went to last time, weren't we?
Yeah, I'm just, like, a little...
We have to go on a Sydney train, though.
A what?
If you're on a train, though.
Bus.
Wow, it's even worse.
Yeah, so, the Sydney government being in the pocket of big car, they ripped out all of the tram lines that went right down to the northern beaches, and so that they could have more cars.
Isn't that the tram line they're putting back in?
Yes,
I see.
but I don't think they're taking it all the way down to the northern beaches.
Also, I think it's going to be accessible.
The tram's accessible there in Sydney, especially seeing as they're putting it all in from scratch. But yeah, we'd have to catch the L80, the L90, or the L95.
Oh, it's the bus ride.
Just under an hour.
Okay.
Or you'd probably catch a train to Wynyard and catch a bus from there. That's what I did for my,
Schooling.
to get to school every morning. There are copper statues, foil flukes, and colorful glass-blown orbs mixed in amongst the paintings. Several people are talking in hushed tones around the gallery, and I notice Francine has already wandered off to an impressive selection of driftwood creations. Over here, dearies, I think I found the one. Already? You've only been in here 5 minutes. Honey, when you're as old as I am, you don't have that much time to sit around and deliberate about art. You go with what feels right, follow your heart, and all that jazz. Francine, you spend most of your time napping and or knitting. You've got lots of time. But I want to peruse the art a bit more. I was hoping maybe a ghostly hand would grab my shoulder. Or maybe I'd see an actual ghost. You can stay as long as you like. I'm in no rush. Yes, come at me, my ghosties. So, Francine, what did you decide on? As a kid visiting art galleries is never my prerogative, so I had no idea about the amount of things you could make out of driftwood. Stick reefs, candle holders, tables. Francine points at a heart, weaved together from several sea-woven branches. Simple. And meaningful. That's adorable! Reminds me not only of the many times my late husband and I would visit the beach, but also reflects on my love for the ocean itself. How romantic. I hope one day my partner will buy me something like that. Ari, you've beaten my partner in crime forever, and I want to get something to remember this trip by. If you have the coin, I'm sure Seascapes has the wares. But what should I get? Will you help me choose something? I mean, it's going to be up in our apartment, so you should get a say in this. Sure thing, Jennifer.
Oh, how marvelous.
Ah, young love. Did Francine really just say that? Jennifer didn't react. Or maybe she did. She was leaning away at the moment. Hard to say. Well, what? I think it's time to go over my options. I need to find something that Jennifer will like and cherish. This is an important decision. I don't want to choose the wrong thing and disappoint her. We've been through so much together, and I want her to know how much she means to me. See anything worthwhile? I think I found the perfect thing. What do you think about this bottle of wine? I don't
Is
actually
this
know
the
that
top
much.
one?
Huh?
Is this the top one?
The top one is, my glass blown sculpture of a jellyfish is, like, pretty cool. And also, like, kitschy in a cute way, but also, like, beachy.
Ooh.
What do you think?
I think the painting of the ocean, that's just me. It is not the bottle of wine.
No. Who doesn't love the beauty of the ocean? It's serene and calm. Not all like Jennifer, but I know how much she's been enjoying the ocean today. What do you think of this painting? We could hang it up in the apartment right next to the movie posters. I was thinking I could go in my room. It's a really gorgeous scene of the sunset setting over the horizon. The pink and orange hues contrast perfectly with the blues and greens of the ocean. Okay, that's the right choice. Nice choice, Ari. You know me so well. Well, kids, I'm about done here. I don't have as much energy as both of you do, and I think I'm ready for my afternoon nap. I'll walk you to the hotel, Francine. And a little afternoon siesta does sound nice, especially because there'll be a lot to do later on tonight. You're such a dear, Juniper. I think I might go back and see what the other people are doing. Taking advantage of your vacation is... Did any of you hear that? Hear what, dearie? Sounds like a woman saying, save yourself. No, are you sure? I wouldn't lie about this. Did you feel a shift in temperature? It's just the sweet ocean breeze tickling your face. Don't let those ghost tales get into your head. Well, both of you were just on your way out, so... Good point. See you later, Ari. Thanks for joining this old lady on her shopping expedition. Juniper practically drags poor Francine outside of the gallery as fast as she can. Without a sigh, I reflect on once more on the allure of the art and make my way outside to see if I can tag along with the others. The rest of the afternoon passes in a blur. Soon the sun has gone down and Flotsam Beach is a calmer place and more chill vibe as the day's manic energy is long since spent. It's also clear that the group will be breaking up soon. I've already changed back into their regular clothes done with the beach as a whole. Some are talking about checking out the nightlife scene around here. Some just want to relax in their hotel rooms. Some are simply heading back to the city, leaving me alone for the moment with my thoughts. It's been a wonderful day, definitely. There's only one thing that could improve it. A risk, a daydream, but maybe one worth taking. I happen to know a few things about dreams lately. Beep beep, Ari! Yeah, I know. You want me to ask someone on a date. Only if you want to! I know I was kind of pushy earlier, I'm sorry. But if you want this, now's the moment. Everything in my calculation says this is the perfect time. I've got a lot going for me, but maybe something's still missing. Something more that I need from life and warmth of friendship alone. More importantly, maybe one of them feels the same way. Maybe they feel the same yearning. Romance, love, I'm no stranger to these things, but these were fumbling attempts in youth. I could fumble again. Am I ready for this? I'm still considering. How about I run the data while you're thinking? Let's see. Okay, after my analysis, here's where you stand up with everyone and how your personality is shaping up. But now that I've had weeks to understand you better, I think I can adjust these values based on what I now know each of them likes as a partner. Naomi has a kind heart, and so do you. That's a plus. Gavin is honest and direct, but he's...
Oh, you're getting points, people.
But his bluntness hides that kind heart, and you're both kindly and steady, so that's great. Ashley is an open book, ready to share with anyone. She's very sincere. You're both steady. Percy's heart is wide open to the world, as is your own. You're both very kindly. Mateo is quite level-headed and responsible, despite his smirking charm. You're steady as well. And that's everybody. In my final analysis, I think...
So, Queen Bee's more risky.
Match for... Yeah. Yeah, I mean...
Yeah.
If Queen Bee didn't have honeycomb, she'd have this symbol.
Yeah, but look how close your steady and risky is.
Best possible match for Naomi, Ashley, and Queen Bee. All three would make a fine companion for you, Naomi, Ashley, and Queen Bee will get along with you and match your personality. Wow, it's really broad as to what it, which is great. So Naomi, Ashley, and Queen Bee?
My sources say yes.
Yes, I calculate you have the best.
Well, you've had a chance to date Ashley and Queen Bee already.
Yeah. Numbers, all based on numbers. High score! I'm super down. It's weird, but you know what? My life is weird. It's surfing a deep wave of weird, all the way to the shores of weirdness. So okay, hook me up with someone whose numbers match my numbers. Oh. I wanted to make a choice. Did I choose the wrong thing?
I don't know.
Great, but I want to make sure you understand what's really going on here.
I'm software, right? I have to see the world through numbers. I see your relationships as numbers. I see your vocal tones as numbers. And I score it all. But the math is less important than the meaning. I see a number. But that number represents your free will and your heart. You chose to spend time with them. You shared good times with smiles and laughter, and sometimes even tears. This isn't like a dating website. You aren't asking a total stranger out just because the numbers match. You need to switch the causal relationship around.
I need to ask for a causal relationship.
Casual relationship.
As in the
Ah.
cause of. You aren't spending time with them because of the numbers. The numbers exist because you wanted to spend time with them. You've been building these relationships for months. Now, you can take one to the next level. The numbers can be your guide if you let them. But follow your heart. Above all else, follow your heart. Okay?
Okay, got
Right.
it.
So let's not limit ourselves here. Of all those who are special to you, which one do you want to share your heart with?
It's a big decision. But she's right. She's been watching me, listening to me, understanding me. But in the end, it's my choice. And their choice to accept my love or not. But which one do I love? Which one should I approach? Oh, you get all the choices.
You also get Juniper as well.
And nobody.
Yeah.
But no Iris.
No, you can't date the robot.
Why not?
You can't date the machine.
Why not?
Because this game isn't about dating machines. It's fully visual novels about that, Lexi.
Okay, about one visual novel about dating machines. I just want the option to be there. I wouldn't even pick it. I just want the option to be there. There's really only one choice in my mind. Correct? One person I've spent the most time with. Naomi. Miss Naomi, I don't need the numbers to know that. Iris smiles at me from my phone screen. I knew you'd say that. But be careful, okay? You two get along great, sure, but there might be more difficult. Things might be more difficult than you think. I pocket my phone and approach Naomi. Oh no. Oh no! Ready for this at last. She's on the fringes of a goof. She's sort of idly twirling her thumbs, unsure of what to say or do. Hey, Naomi?
Oh, hey there. Nice evening, isn't it?
Definitely, but I think I know something that'd make it nicer.
What's that?
For the middle one?
Yeah. You've already seen a lot of this little beach town I love to call home away from home. But there's more to see. Quiet little shops, nice cafes, place where two people can share some moments alone. Naomi, would you do the honor of going out with me tonight? I can promise an evening you won't forget.
She's blushing.
I guess it's a bit shocking since the first time I've really expressed this feeling. The first time worried she'll run away or something. She's a bit freaked out, to be honest, but she says around.
What? Really? You're not joking around, right?
Hey, I'm serious. No fooling.
Oh, well, then, yeah?
It's not that.
You know what? Yes, yeah, sure.
I wasn't expecting that to take her quite as off guard. I guess we missed an option.
Possibly.
Yes, I would love to go out with you.
Great. Well, she stands there as if glued to the spot, expression frozen.
So,
Maybe she's just nervous.
now what?
Yeah.
I've never actually, I've never actually gone out on a date, like, ever.
Aww.
I mean, okay, there was someone back in elementary school who poured apple juice down my shirt and then told me we were going out, but I don't think that counts. It doesn't count, right?
Oh, my. You know, I was a bit reclusive, but not to this extent.
Not the top one.
Or the bottom one.
No.
Well, the top one maybe would like reduce the thing, but I don't want to introduce joking into this when she was clearly stressed about this being, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, Naomi, it's okay. Look, dating's not a spectacularly complicated thing, no matter what Hollywood may claim. I've gone on plenty of dates, and I keep it calm and friendly. We've already spent a lot of time together. I think it's just another lunchtime. Think of it just like another lunchtime break at the fun park. Chatting and having a good time, okay? Oh, okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, we already get along so great, so it's not really a big deal, right? It's just another lunch at night, a night lunch. I already had dinner, though. Okay, so where do we go for this date? Somewhere normal and date-like? Somewhere totally expected this sort of... Somewhere totally expected for this sort of thing. I insist. I'm tempted to suggest a movie, but something simple and easy. But the nearest theater is too far away. Well, there's dance clubs, restaurants, bars. A bar! Yes, it's normal, and there's a barcade here on the boardwalk of games and everything. That'll be perfect. Okay, let's do a bar.
You fine?
I'm fine.
This is the feels?
Oh, she's so precious. You sure?
Yeah.
Of course, yes, I can do this. It'll be fine. Let's get moving. And she's off, striding with swift purpose right down the boardwalk. Take me a moment to catch up, actually. Naomi walks so quickly, it's not much point in small talk. At first, I assume she's super excited to be going out with me, but from the way she's avoiding my looks. Wondering if this is more nerves than anything else. I hope I haven't made a mistake. She's going along with it, making a big show of being excited and enthusiastic, but this whole thing feels a bit awkward, like she's just trying for my sake. Oh, it's very crowded. Like, super crowded. Crap, I forgot that I made up my cords of people. I make sure to sit by her side as we push through the throng to find a table. Unfortunately, the only one available is a two-seater. Only available two-seaters right near the middle of the action, not a quiet side spot. Arcades are a big business in Flotsam, not like the kiddie ones at the boardwalk, but adult-focused ones as well. In fact, most of the games here are adult-focused, with the bloody fighting games, and this is one seriously a topless volleyball game. Hey, if you want to go somewhere else instead. No! No, this is normal, right? A normal place for normal couples to go. I'm fine with this. This is dating. Kinda normal, sure, but drinks! We require drinks. Do they have diet soda? I don't really drink alcohol. Oh god, why did I even suggest this? In a show of solidarity, I get a soft drink for myself too. Returning to the table with 2 glasses and 2 straws. Naomi sips from hers delicately while studying the very smutty and/or sporty and/or bloody games on offer. I can honestly say I've never been to an arcade like this. Yeah, me neither, really. Most arcades are just like normal arcades since children, and in addition to fancy game-themed drinks. Do you normally take girls to bars like these? I mean, not all the time. I'm not saying you do, but when you're dating? There's no non-awkward way to talk about this. Can I maybe joke around a bit, help her relax? These are all bad options.
These are really bad options. Super bad options.
Oh, I hate this.
These are all bad options.
Let's make a joke. What else are we gonna do, right? Definitely, I'm out partying all the time, sometimes 2 or 3 a night. It's just beers and naked volleyball games 24/7. That's a thing that normal humans do, indeed. It takes her a brief moment to realize I'm kidding, but... right, sure. She floats for a moment, closing her eyes, trying to filter out the noise of the place. And ends up sighing in disappointment. Oh god, this is super weird, isn't it? I'm making this super weird. It's the context, right? It's all about the context. When you and I are just hanging out, just laughing and talking and eating, it feels comfortable, like a cozy sweater. Why does doing the same thing as a date feel different? Why does it have to be different at all? It doesn't have to be, I swear. Look, think of him a dating veteran. A veteran by comparison anyway. It's not a huge deal. We just enjoy some time together. That's it. What you do is almost secondary to that. Look, I think coming here was a mistake. I'll own up to that. I should have insisted on something quieter. Quiet or loud, that's not the problem. It's just, I want us to be us, how we are. The person I care about, who really cares about me, and that's all. Nothing really different about it. Okay, you know, we don't have to go out tonight at all. Could have just waited to have a really nice lunch tomorrow. Would you like that? We could call this off. No. I also want something special, you know? To make the night, we decided we cared about each other so much that we want to make it more than an unspoken thing. But this is just, it's not us. Naomi gets up from her chair. I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be back shortly. She cares about us. That's a plus. Did I just ruin this? Naomi's just at a bar, 'cause that's what I'm used to. In a barcade, I figured it'd have some games. She likes games, and it should have worked. I wasn't anticipating disaster. Everybody around me, couples in the crowd, all having a great time while I sit here sipping my diet soda, feeling like I just stepped out on something fragile and precious. Sitting here waiting for a good 10 minutes. Did she call out of the window in the bathroom and escape into the night? Should I go check and make sure she's okay? I usually I'm snapped out of my blueprint when I hear something metallic clink against the table. I said a car key?
Here. I want to guest up before morning, though. Understood?
What?
My van, you wanted to borrow it, correct?
Iris! Oh. Oh, hey! You got here super quick. It's Naomi. Naomi did this all herself. Naomi pulls her phone away as she returns. Apparently Naomi just called up Gavin with it. Yes, we'll get some gas in it on the way back, I promise.
Good. I don't loan my conveyance out to just anyone, you understand?
Take this matter seriously.
Drive under the speed limit and take care of any red lights. If you need me, I'll be back in the hotel.
Thanks so much. Later, Gavin. Okay, let's get going, alright? Okay, yes, I'm so happy.
Woohoo!
On our date, silly! I'm changing the parameters a bit, but it's a surprise. I can't tell you where we're going just yet, but I think you'll like it. These are all good options. Here we go. They gave us all bad options through an only bad situation, but it all worked out and everything's fine. Yeah, I want to try a Naomi brand date. Of course, why didn't I think of it sooner? Let Naomi take charge so she can feel comfortable with the whole dating thing. I just assumed since she was so nervous that I needed to lead her. And here you said you didn't know anything about dating. Okay, I'm game to see where this goes. I don't know dating, but I know what I like, and I know exactly what I want to be doing tonight. Let's roll! It's dating time, Naomi style! And we're off, leaving the lights and noise of Flotsam Beach in our wake. Where are we going? Giving our destination is meant to be a surprise. I decided not to probe too deeply into it, and instead focus on a suddenly cheerful Naomi. We never got to see ourselves in a swimsuit.
I think that's because there's 3 genders and they're not sure what to put in for...
I mean, you could have like a non-revealing...
Yeah, you can just wear a t-shirt, but it's just like...
Yeah. Having it fit what most people, you know, a wide range of what people would feel comfortable wearing. Because, like, swimsuits are a really big person, especially for someone, a really big deal, especially for, you know, gender non-conforming folks.
Ooh.
I hated picking out swimsuits.
Huh?
I hated picking out swimsuits.
You have a shirt and shorts.
I know, but, like, ending up, like, figuring out that's what I wanted, I hated. She's quite talkative now. She's got a clear idea of what she wants to do. When we drove right into the lake. Well, it's more of a pond, just some place to feed our ducks, but it felt like a lake. The water was up to our ankles when the car finally stopped anyway. That's the last time my college roommate let me drive her anywhere. This particular story time isn't filling me with confidence about this voyage, Naomi.
Let me explain.
My point is, it's not like I haven't gone out and had fun before. Even an electrical engineering student in college, a total nerd like me has hit the town once or twice. It's not exactly my thing, but once we're really settled in together, I wouldn't mind taking another crack at the whole social mixer scenario like we tried tonight. Wow. Our first time together, I want it to be special phrasing. So, you're saying...
I said the middle one.
Yeah, the middle one, obviously, with the overture. Do you feel less strongly about me? Is this lack of my mind to go out on a date that it could become something greater? Oh, jeez, you're making me blush again. Listen, I don't know much about this stuff, but I know that I like you, and I never do something half seriously. So if we both want this, I want to be all in. So do I. I'm all in. Imagine that line just being like immediate, no fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. All in. Okay, I promise to do it right by you, and and you promise in turn, so we'll be okay. No, we were okay before. We'll be even better. The tables have turned. With me being the one a bit confused by everything, Naomi feeling totally in her element. Which is only fair, honestly. I knowing her, by the time the evening's out, we'll both be on the same level. Excuse me. We're here. About 20 minutes out from Flotsam, the van pulls into this largely empty parking lot of another bar. This one isn't on the main strip of the beach town. It's not packed with a crowd. It's not even packed with a tiny percentage of a crowd. Aside from the bartender and someone passed out on a bar stool, there's nobody here. They always put on her usual belt, tool belt for some reason.
Hi.
Hey, Sam.
Hey Naomi, it's good to finally meet you in person. This is your partner?
The question does put her constant forward momentum for a moment. Yeah, they are. Clearly she likes being able to say that, judging from her smile.
Great. Okay, it's right over here. Good luck.
Sam leaves his post behind the bar to lead us to one of the few old arcade games left in the place. Very beat up looking Pingo arcade game with no light behind the marquee and the monitor dead.
Okay, so because we go back a ways, I'll make it about $50. Fair enough?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, do you mind if I tinker with it a bit before we load it into the van? I brought some of my tools with me.
See yourself, it's a quiet night around here.
Naomi whips a multi-tool out of her apron and starts undoing the screws in the back of the cabinet. Hey, help me with this, yeah? Right. We get the back pried open and I use the flashlight on my phone to help her peek around inside the dusty old game. Well, I don't think anything's completely shot. The monitor may need some adjustments, but what's stopping it from booting is probably just a power supply issue. Should take a shotgun approach and totally recap the monitor, though. Correct. This model tends to fizzle out again and again without modern parts. Okay, you can't do that here, though. You're gonna need to pull a board. You're gonna need to have a whole range of replacement parts. Naomi, what exactly is going on? Our date, silly! We're gonna restore this wonderful old Pingo and bring it back with us for the glory of the Funplex. I met Sam for a retro arcade enthusiast community online. He's one of the few people who didn't treat me like the new girl like a joke. I've been talking ever since. So when I was in the bathroom at the bar, compulsively checking my messages while trying to figure out how to salvage his date I ruined, I saw that he was gonna dump his old Pingo. Since the place was only a quick ride from Flotsam Beach, I decided it was providence, a sign from the heavens to bless our first date.
Wonderful.
You and I share a love for these games, and I can't think of a better way to celebrate our love than to rescue one of my favorite games of all time from your junk heap.
Probably the top one?
Absolutely. Which makes complete sense now that I think about it. You share your feelings by sharing your love for games. It's not just a job, it's your calling. It's the greatest expression of Naomi-ness that Naomi can achieve, so you want to share this special game with me. I knew you'd understand. Pengo was special to me. I loved it when I was a little girl. I even had made my own Pengo plushie. Not a Pengy, but a Pengo. With this little bow tie and everything. It's never really a super popular game. It's not up there with the greats, the one every arcade collector recalls with nostalgia. But it's my game. I love it. I love it even if nobody else does. This moment in time, this place, being so close to a Pingo in need, I knew this was right. It was exactly where I needed to be, with you. It's a quiet little place. It's just you and me and a few drunks and Sam, but otherwise just you and me. We've got all night to relax and enjoy ourselves. Oh, technically we should probably get back before it's super late. It will be a wreck tomorrow. It's a very Naomi date to be sure. Practical, comfortable, and pleasant. Mixing your love of arcade games and good company together. For the next few minutes, I work with Naomi to try and diagnose why the pango isn't turning on. I ask the question, she gives the answers. It's definitely the power supply. I smelled something funny from that unit there when we tried to power it on. Can we really fix this thing right here and now?
Sure.
Sure, it's not really that hard. Let's see. She's happy, I'm happy. I really hung around in a workshop before while she was tinkering. I just popped in for lunch or to say hi. But if she's this full of joy, even through the frustration of diagnosing some obscure little electrical problem, it must be a joy to be around her during this time. Hey.
Middle one, probably?
Yeah. Naomi, would you mind if I spent more time in the workshop back at the Funplex? Honestly, it's a joy to watch you work. Specifically, it's a joy to see you experiencing such joy. Everyone loves the Funplex, sure, but it feels like a home for you. That's the impression I get anyway, and I'd love to share that home with you. Oh, Ari, that's so nice to hear you say. It's very much a home to me. It's all I've really ever wanted from life, to be around these great games, to really give them the love they deserve. Maybe I could teach you a few things too. Can't hurt to learn more about the business, if you don't mind me taking up space in your workshop, of course. Oh, I don't mind the company, not one bit. An extra pair of hands is always welcome. If Funplex ever expands, I'll need the help. You know, that's something I'd love to see. We're doing great, aren't we? Not as just as a couple. I mean, as a Funplex. What do you think of expanding? Miss Naomi, are you using my affections to get a bigger workspace? I feel so cheapened. Goof, you know what I mean? The Funplex is soaring. Thanks to things like Funplex Rising and getting Raymond Keep, I see a future for us, building a wonderful arcade together. I mean, look at how the Funplex is founded. Miss Francine and her husband opened it together as a couple. It could be like that for us too. Like, I know this is our first date, but I mean like friends for months now, so.
Yeah, a few months. Fancy drink, Pengy Paradise, Arcade Spirits.
Arcade Spirits! Oh, that was a really good catch. Good work.
Overscotch. Get it?
Overscotch. I get it.
Overpriced generic drink, which is like $14.50.
Yeah. Kale ale.
Milk. Rough day. Grandpa's.
I think
What's the one?
Grandpa's moonshine.
That's not moonshine. Is it moonshine?
Medicine?
Yeah, Grandpa's. I think so. Fancy drink, Pengy Paradise. Yeah.
This milk is $15. Exposed brick is such like typical. Look at how many taps they've got. It's got a lot of things on tap. It's weird. American bars seem to have their taps there, whereas Australian bars have their taps on the counter.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So beautiful.
Can't imagine a better future than that. It's my dream. Isn't the Funplex your dream too? My dream. Well, it wasn't. Not at first, but as the days go by. A place isn't my dream. It was the dream that brought me to this dream. To the dream. And that dream is you, Naomi. It's cute when you blush like that. It should make you do it more often. Thank you, Ari. Maybe you're not as into arcades as me, but that's fine. You're my dream too. Gently, Naomi squeezed my hand, and with her other hand flicks the power switch on. Tango pops to life. Ooh, that sound.
Yeah.
The marquee lights up. The screen displays a fuzzy after image of penguins and ice blocks.
Woohoo!
I'm a genius! Okay, that's probably still something wrong with the monitor, but I can fix that when we get home. Okay, which is like recapping the monitor, which is something that I probably need to do. But
What's recapping the monitor?
okay, so you know capacitors, the big
Yeah.
black ones.
Yeah.
they're the most temperamental and short-lived piece of all the electronics, and it's also really hard to diagnose how well they're working without unsoldering them. But they're through-hull, so they're not they're not surface mount pieces. They don't. Surface mount means you've got to like hold a thing in place and attach it on one side and the other, whereas a through hull means there's like literally a hole in the board, and you stick the whole wire through and you like put a blob on and then you cut off the excess on the bottom, which is way easier. It's way easier to take a piece off and replace because it's so like pulling them out, replacing them is really not a big deal. And I bet you can get like a Neo Geo capacitor kit and it'll just have all the capacitors you need.
Probably.
I should look into that after the stream.
Off the stream with no magic.
Yeah, but it'll take a minute. It's not like a...
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I don't want to like chill down for 10 minutes and not speak.
That's fair.
Wow, it's 2:30 already.
Yeah.
Speaking of getting back, we should get this loaded into the van and haul it back to Flotsam. I don't want to worry Gavin about his precious fan. Sam, can we borrow a dolly to roll this out of here?
Help yourself.
Working together, we move the game into the back of the van. I got a piece of fabric that's coming off my clothes. It's long, but it's still attached to my clothes. It's a lighting problem. Everything's fine. Working together, we move the game into the back of the van. I said that already. Oh, I'm really excited. This is really cool. Under the cover of darkness, Naomi drives us on home. I can't help but turn her words over in my head. Look at how the Funplex is founded. Miss Francine and her husband opened it together as a couple. It could be that for us too. For the longest time, I'd assumed all my spirit needed was stability, a good job, a way to break the family curse. And I see the job as more than a job, something of a calling. How far was this road going to lead me? It already led me into Naomi's arms. Are we destined to be like Miss Francine, to live, love and grow all under the roof of an arcade? I'd have laughed off the idea only a few months ago. Now, I'm smiling at it. Hey, penny for your thoughts? A quarter, actually. Huh? No, I think go that far tonight, though. It's still a first date. Pondering assuming I smile if Naomi is premature. Even if it's making me smile, too. You're almost here. You want me to drop you off at your hotel before I park the van at Gavin's? An insistent buzz in my pocket reminds me of something. Actually, we've got one more stop to make together after parking the van. Oh? What's that? You'll see. This one's my surprise.
The walk on the...
Oh. Iris was right. A 99.97 chance of romantic success if you take a special someone on a moonlight suited seaside stroll. With Naomi at my side, watching the waves gently roll under Flotsam Beach, I felt completely at peace. New art! Hey, Ari.
Let's take another try at dating soon, okay? Oh, but this time we'll just get drinks and talk, or go to the movies, or anything. Even if there's other people around. I want to expand my horizons. Just a little. Just a little. And if I'm doing that with you, I know I'll feel more comfortable.
Sure thing. Are we buying a new game every time we go out?
Maybe, but I'm pretty sure that gets super expensive super fast.
Hey, you're the one who wanted a bigger Funplex.
Huh. Maybe in the future. For now, just being with you is enough. Thank you. Thank you for all of this. I'd put off even thinking about a love life for so long, you know, assuming it just wasn't in the stars for me, that I'd have to learn to be content and alone. But now, I'm not sure why I ever felt that way. Thanks for being my player, too.
It's the cheesiest thing in the entire world, and I love it. We share a little laugh at the joke and quietly watch the waves roll in. I think this might be it. There might be like a prologue, and that's it.
Maybe, I'm not sure.
Prologue?
Epilogue.
Epilogue. You're right. And that's how Naomi and I found each other. I'd call our lunchtime party the high water mark, one of the perfect moments in time, but I was wrong. This was it. And in the difficult weeks ahead, I'd cling to that high water mark in hopes the waves would draw my way again. Level 5 of Arcade Spirits completed. So far, you've scored 18,050 points. You're winning friends and influencing people. Oh, and pizza fact time! 3 of the top 10 weeks of pizza consumption occur in January, while pizza is consumed during the big game weeks of any other week of the year. Do you want to save your game before proceeding on to level 6?
Page 2.
Wow, you could really get every option in the save slot.
If you get to get before the option comes up, though.
Yeah, or you decide on a path before the... You can call it here, but we've got half an hour. I'm gonna push on.
You keep going.
Hit the lever, Kronk. It's the future year of 20XX, and my dream has come true. Okay, let's be honest. If you asked me 2 months ago if my dream involved being the event coordinator at a video arcade, I'd have stared at you kind of funny. Even now, it sounds ridiculous. But it's true. I'm here. I'm successful. I'm happy. And this is my dream. Ever since Funplex Rising, business has been booming. Funplex is packed with players day in, day out, kids, teens, college crowd, the nostalgic ones looking for old games they remember. From pre-events so far, I've started rotating out games out of storage and into play to keep things fresh. The high scoreboards are constantly shifting. In fact, things are going so well, Gavin's hinted that maybe we should start looking into a second location. But this will always be home. Seeing the smiles of my coworkers and gamers alike, watching my friends laugh and play in good spirits. That's working for me. It's bringing me joy in turn. I won't argue why. In fact, I don't really understand why. But I'm happy, and that's better than I've been in years of going with the flow. Going with the flow never brought me this much enjoyment. I'd stay by this point. I've soundly broken the family curse. Maybe everything doesn't have to fall apart from under me. Maybe I should just be happy. Maybe this is where I'm meant to be.
Sign here, please.
Huh? A bicycle messenger, not just a slim envelope my way again, trying to catch my attention. I'm snapped out of my happy little trance immediately. Oh, right, no problem. After jotting down my signature, he drops off the envelope and heads right out the door. No time for Moopy or a round of pinball, it seems. Deliveries to make. Curious, I open it up. Alright, Kata, you're cordially invited. To dine and discuss business matters at Deco Palace with CEO Deco Nami. Meeting time will be 7 in the evening sharp. You may bring a guest of your choosing. Free Royal Value swipe card available for enjoyment of games prior to meeting. What? I read through it a few more times, trying to pass all the curly cues and swirls and swooshes. Well, it doesn't clear my confusion of the whole matter. Soon Francine looks up from her knitting, curious about... It's the whole...
Yeah.
Curious about the letter as well, although she seems to have already have an idea of what it says. I suppose it's about that time, isn't it? Huh?
Oh, dear.
Time for that fellow to make another attempt at wooing me. Double, huh? However, wooing my beloved Funplex. Let me guess. Deco Nami of Deco's Palace sent you a fancy invitation with all sorts of fancy writing. That's accurate, yes. It's not the first time. He invited my dear Frederick and I over in 1980X. And talk about selling the Funplex, and we turned him down flat. And in 1990X, when home game consoles were placed to take back the arcade ground, he suggested we sell. We turned him down. Now it's 20XX and he's at it again. A gentleman would know when to quit, but he's got tenacity, and I can't fault him for that. Why would a big-time arcade operator like Dekonami care much about us? We're small time. No offense. Come now, if anyone should be offended, it's you, calling yourself small time. Our idea. But it's so much work to make my little arcade store. I bet that's why he's knocking on our door again. We're frightening, and that's lured him back in. Like Gruyere cheese in the mousetrap. So wait, cheese was a trap.
My, oh my.
Depends on how clever you are, my dear. So I'm the cheese. Well, I prefer it to be a nice mozzarella. Cheese types aside, you want me to ignore the invite then? Oh, heavens no. Contrary to what most people say about the fellow, he's very much a man of his word. I always accept his invitation, always hear him out. It's only fair and proper. But it was like the arcade scene's greatest evildoer.
Let's be sensible.
It's a bit grandiose, no? Certainly plenty of rumors of his questionable methods abound, but that's all they are. Rumors. Politeness should be met with politeness. That's how you conduct proper business, and that's what the Funplex is all about. Francine moves to rise from his seat near the ticket desk. The pauses, leaning heavily on the glass countertop while looking strange. I move to help, but she waves me away and sits back down. Oh, don't worry about little old me. I just stood up too quickly, that's all. Just out of breath. I don't think I could take a tragedy like that.
A what?
A tragedy if anything happens to Francine. But, Ari, I think it'll be best if you go in my stead. Me? Let's be serious now. These old bones aren't as spry as they once were. I think we'll have a good time there. Oh, an interesting time at any rate.
What, the middle one?
Yeah, but I think if asking if Gavin should go probably wouldn't hurt.
Your choice.
Hang on, why me? Shouldn't Gavin go? He's the business manager. Gavin's already got his plate full. You've shown us passion for this Funplex, and we know you've got what it takes. You saw a bit of it at Donnerwood, a bit of it at Max, but there's something else entirely. But this is something else entirely. Nothing you can't handle, dearly. Didn't the invite include a guest as well? You could always bring him if you're that concerned. So, go there and turn him down. Got it. The slowness of her response is a bit concerning. I trust you to make the right decision for everybody. Which is not to sell the Funplex, right?
I don't feel that's my call to make anymore, dear. Maybe you haven't noticed, but I spend most of my time at home these days. Or napping. Or napping at home. Funplex isn't really about me. Not anymore. It's so much more than Francine's Arcade Funplex now. It's about you. It's about your co-workers. It's about all our regulars. You've made me realize that. And I'm thankful.
You're the one that started this place, Francine. You got a dream of a place where people can have fun, relax, make friends? I feel like even entertaining the idea of selling feels wrong. Disrespectful to you and your dream. Oh, you're a peach, dear. But times are always changing. I'm an old fuddy-duddy stuck in her ways. Maybe time has come to change how the Funplex does things. Almost back to the heyday of 1980X thanks to changes you've made. So I won't say you can't decide to sell. If it's a change you think we need, do it. Please, keep an open mind. Francine sighs deeply, looking more tired than usual. It's only afternoon, I'm already worn out. Haven't even done anything but sit here and knit all day. Knitting takes a lot of concentration, that's not napping. If you're feeling pooped, you could go take a few days off. Go home, get some rest. All the same, I'd rather come into work tomorrow. Even if there's little work for me to do, I love being here. This is my true home. Oh, yeah, you want me to keep an open mind about this deal?
Like I've told you, life can be a difficult series of trade-offs. What I want and what it should be are often different things. I'm relying on you to do right by everyone I love. If selling is in their best interest to keep this dream going, so be it. No matter what you decide. I'm proud of you. I knew there was something special about you when I hired you to replace my grandson. You are the brightest spirit at the Funplex. And while we may not be blood, I'm happy to consider you part of my family.
I didn't know you felt that way. Miss Francine, you have my sincere gratitude. I promise I'll do right by you. You're a good person with a good heart. Clear-headed too, a fine combination. Couldn't ask for more in someone you love. Whenever deep sigh, Francine eases herself off her chair. Now, I think I'll take your suggestion and head on home. Well, for today, anyway. I'll be here bright and early in the morning to hear how things went with Mr. Nami. I know you'll make the right decision. Good night, Ari. Be well. Make the right decision. Okay. I'll try and leave my options open and hear them out, right? I mean, that's what Francine wants, and I owe it to Francine. This is weird. Seriously weird. All the work, all this effort, finding my dream, as strange as this sounds. I need to consider dumping it all? Well, maybe it's not selling out. I haven't actually heard Jack Onami's proposal yet, and if we somehow could partner with him on our own terms, might be what we need to push a Funplex over the top and placate a rival. His sister boutique to his department store. Still, I'm not willing to say one way or another. Not yet. We'll see. Now, who do I want to take to the first one? Beep beep, Ari! Huh? You want to come on with my date? I'm your girl Friday, but I'm afraid you're not my type. My type being USB compatible, of course. I sense you're in a state of deep ponderance and wanting to help. You're thinking of who to take to the meeting? Yeah, I mean, Naomi's the obvious choice, sure, but we should have opinions on Deco's palace. True, as a part of Funplex family, Naomi would be a good pick. But this is a business meeting. You may want to consider widening your options. Naomi will support your decision. Either way, it's clear she trusts you. True. Okay then. Gavin does business in a business-like way. Naomi can assess the quality of the games. Ashley's got a good eye for local culture. Queen Bee knows the gamer scene, and Percy knows business and gaming in equal amounts, and Teo understands arcade social communities. Oof.
Well, what is the part what of Dicko's Palace do you want analyzed?
I don't know. I've got no idea what we're walking into. That's what makes it so hard. I mean, Percy's almost the safest bet here. But I think I'm either taking Gavin or Naomi. Naomi, because we're like completely eye to eye. They'll make a good team. Or Gavin, it's like...
Gavin might sell.
But Gavin might sell. Because, yeah.
It's the business thing to do.
But he might not, because his goal is to keep the dream alive, and it might crush everyone's dream.
No, but not sell. Not like sell and get rid of.
Yeah,
just sell and be part of Deco's... Be like a new Deco's Palace instead of the Funplex.
Yeah, but that might kill people's dreams.
Maybe.
I'm gonna be Naomi. I'll fire off a quick text to Naomi to summon her from the murky depths of her tiny workshop.
Hi.
What's up? Wanna go out for dinner? Maybe see a movie? I have a different sort of date in mind. Now don't freak out when I say this, okay? I'm already freaking out, I think! Francine wants to meet with Deco Nami to discuss what's hopefully a joint venture, but most likely a buyout. Okay, now I'm freaking out. I'm
not freaking out.
I'm not freaking out. I'm freaking annoyed. The nerve of that guy! You think he can toss money around to step on every little arcade out there? I know you don't like Deco's Palace, but I need your help on this, Naomi. You know arcades better than anyone here. I want to get an accurate look into how Deco runs things. Will you come with me? Okay, I won't like it, but okay. Just do the right thing, yeah? Turn him down. I'll go wrap up my work and join you in a minute. Don't make a big deal out of this. Don't make a big deal out of this. Don't make a big deal out of this. We go there. Study out how the place works and make an informed decision. One way or another, the complex will be just fine. It's gonna be fine. Everything's fine. Naomi offers to drive us across town to Deco Palace. Contrary to the talk before, we don't exchange many words. I'm deep in thought, running through the possibilities of what could happen. But I can't shake this feeling. Something's off. Even looking at the glowing neon temple in the distance, my stomach knots and I feel uneasy. When I finally pull up, a valet takes the car and glitzy blinking lights blind our eyes. Hesitantly, I look over at Naomi. The smile reassures me enough to continue onwards. This is for me, my friends, and the funplex. I got this. I pause momentarily, inhaling the cool air around me, and then open the door. Deco's Palace. This is our local arcade. I've actually been here before. I think my 6th birthday party was here. I barely remembered it, but I think I had fun, maybe? I'm entering as an adult. My first reaction is, boy, that's a weird smell. Mix of chicken grease, beer, and sweaty kids. My second reaction is, geez, it's noisy. Visually noisy and sound type noisy. What chaos of a Vegas casino and a jumble of light and bells and whiz bangs. Okay, this is definitely our local one. It's like, hey, let's be a casino for kids.
But it's for adults. 18 plus, remember?
No. It's the big one. By the casino.
Oh, that one. Yeah, the casino
It's
one.
even got the same, crown. It's even got a crown.
Yeah, what's it called?
Kingpin?
Galaxy?
No, it's not Galaxy.
Kingpin's the bowling, Lexi.
Yeah, but it's also got bowling. Isn't the whole thing called Kingpin? And that's why there's crowns, because it's king?
May have changed the Kingpin.
I don't know. Anyway. Once you're acclimatized to a new environment, we're escorted in and given VIP Royal Value swipe cards. No tokens, no quarters, just a card of indeterminate points to spend. A little over an hour to kill before the meeting. Time to see what's what at the place.
Ugh.
Ugh, my skin crawls even just looking at this. I bet it's just like mostly redemption machines.
Probably.
Oh look, yeah. Pengy Mania. It's like not the proper Pengy.
It's not Pengo, it's Pengi.
And Crane Dropper. There's a crowned Pengy plush. Although this probably fighting games.
Maybe.
Oh, everything's got a seat. And they'll match. Ew. It's trying to do too much all at once. An arcade, family restaurant, a sports bar, a casino, an esports venue. Yes, and yes. Maybe when you get drunk, super competitive players, super casual players, instead of kids all jammed in the same place. So it's for drunk preteen fighting game chess.
Not the top one.
No. Maybe the bottom one?
Maybe.
Oh, I'm not trying to win points with her.
No, I'm saying the top one's just bad.
It would be easier to swallow if they split things up more. I mean, shopping malls could have any one of those things side by side but the same. I guess, but some combinations just make me feel sick. Casino and a kids arcade, notably. It's just wrong. A blatant attempt to milk your customers of everything they have, and I don't like it. Not one bit. Let's just get on with this. I'll go do a quick inventory of the game section and catch up with you later. If I don't see you over there. Okay, some time to kill, but not that much time to kill. I need to be choosy. What do I want to check out while I'm waiting for my dinner date with Destiny? Naomi's got games covered. But I still want to know. I can see the tournament Industrial tournament. From the sound of it, there's a big tournament running in the dedicated esports section near the back. I wonder if the game joined the crowd. Okay, I have to admit to being impressed. They've got no fewer than 10 fist of discomfort machines, all of them occupied by players in pro team jerseys and jackets. The crowd's red hot cheering on their heroes. Some back and forth research battle of the world's most popular fighting strategy game plays out before them. Oh, the banner hanging above it does make me shudder. Deco's Palace presents the Choco Energy Max Power Crunch and Pizza Yum's Friday Night Fisting.
When you have pizza on a bagel,
See, even these gamers know what pizza's on a bagel. You can... Oh, God, please, no. I haven't had one of those in weeks. Not since I started being able to afford real food. You just don't appreciate the sublime majesty of combining two of the greatest brand-related snacks products into one hybrid masterpiece.
I'd be tempted to try pizza bagel.
You can find a vegetarian one.
Like a margarita. Pizza bagel margarita.
Hang on, I sense a disturbance in the crowd. I bet all pizza bagels would have, like, that cheap, nasty ham that you got on frozen pizzas.
Yeah, I've had those.
Hang on, I sense a disturbance in the crowd.
What was that bleep? I go hacks, you cheater!
Two competitors step away from the game, start shouting and shoving each other. I hope this doesn't escalate. Now, like a false security. And black suits are gonna come up. And now it's a full-on fight, like an actual awkward grapple and punch fight. Wow. Yeah! Kick his ass! Wow.
Don't take any of that shit from him! Well, bleep from him, whatever.
Destroy that mother bleeper!
Why are they all... Wow.
Violent altercation detected. Do you want me to call emergency services? Deco Palace has security guards. They should be able to handle this. Two gamers both fell wildly at each other. One swing actually makes contact, blood dribbling down the corner of her mouth. Because they're all drinking.
Yeah.
Any second now. Except the people with black shirts have security protocols that just stand there letting it happen. No one's doing anything to stop this. The crowd is eating it up, feeding off the cutthroat energy. Only after half a minute of this nonsense does security actually step in. Much to the crowd's dismay, the two angry gamers are still cussing and kicking as they finally pulled apart. Wow, tough crowd. So much for friendly competition. I don't think I can really learn anything from this. I run clean events at the fun place and I have zero tolerance policy for salty bastards. I can learn that this is they purposefully let the fights go on because it makes the crowds happy.
Yeah.
Well, you just open a fucking coliseum, you dick. Don't like Deco. I haven't met Deco, but I don't like the way they run things. Time to move on. I don't care about drinks.
Sure.
I had to focus on trying to find games, like actual games. The whole place is basically full of slot machines. They're different shapes, sizes, and colors. None have a traditional one-armed bandit look to avoid running afoul of legal issues, but there are still slot machines. Every game here has maybe a single button to stop a wheel or a colored light to line up dots or something. The really complicated ones, pretty bad.
hey, listen.
Hold me up above your head. Huh? Visual scan, silly. I'll look for games you might be familiar with. The shrug, I hold my phone high in the air and the flash goes off and I resume looking at art sitting in my screen.
Please enjoy this recorded music.
Oh, actually, let's skip the music. It didn't take long. Get high bandwidth public Wi-Fi here from my cloud processors. I'm seeing lots of driving and shooting games, easy for casual players to pick up and play. Over the esports section, there's dancing games of Fist of Discomfort. I've got all those things too, but I'm not seeing any joysticks. Is a game defined by having particular input devices? Well, no, not really. I know most
Fighting games should have joysticks.
Huh?
Fighting games should have joysticks. And Fist of Discomfort also should have joysticks.
That's true. I don't know, not really. I mean, I know most modern games are touchscreen based and so on, but I don't know. It doesn't feel like an arcade would have had a stick or two. Oh, I found something back at the section there with the green lighting. Head that way, that way! I worked my way through the crowd, past endless cycler ticket games, past crane games, past light stackers, past games based on popular game shows. Wow. I'll find Mr. Moopy's Magical Maze. I'm gonna have to tell Percy about this when I get back. He'll be happy to know there's more than one Moopy in the neighborhood, except... Wait, it's only got one button? No joystick at all? Researching, one moment! Curious, I swipe my card through the slot and push the button. A movie runs on ice by himself. Or tries to anyway, before running headfirst into a monster and dying. Holy fuck! That's bleak! That's bleak as hell! The machine spits out 3 measly tickets, just I swipe again for another try. Movie Snooper Maze, created in 2000X, completely bought the expired rights to Moopy's brand and developed a game of chance with it. Well, bleep. That's weak. A teenager puts her deco playing card in the cabinet and taps me on the shoulder, drawing my attention.
What's up?
Hey, I'm calling next, Kay. Everyone's got the ghost shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Knock yourself out. Thanks. I'm a master of this game, you know? The master. The key is to time when you push the button. You'll avoid the nasties that way. It's not great for tickets. No, not great, but it's Moopy, so that's cool, yeah? Old school. Represent. She extends a fist to me, and I look awkwardly at her for a second before I realize I'm supposed to fist bump. I've yet to play a real Mr. Moopy's Magic Maze. The real deal. Always wanted to. Should come down to the Funplex. We've got one. I'm the event coordinator there, and I'd be happy to comp you a few tokens. I've also got a high score chaser who can offer tips. Tap phones with me, I'll send you the address. Seriously? Bleep, yeah, you're cool for an old person. Woof!
She's
Super
like, what,
cool.
16?
I think so.
And you're like, what, 24?
I think
25?
So. Old? I'm barely 10 years older than this kid, but whatever. We clink phones, exchanging a business card via Bluetooth. You know, my crew used to do this great little arcade on the other side of town. Until Deco's Palace bought it. Scraped all the games. Now it's all kid stuff for kiddies. My hope for this business meeting now sinking. So, did he sell off all the classic games? I scrapped them, trashed them, sold leftover smashed up bits of a piece of mispack behind the palace in a dumpster. Fuck!
Man, this sucks.
That's a bleeping shame. My old man always 86s on one of games. Guess he doesn't want the competitors getting a handle on them. No, sir. She gives a shrug. Can't say I like it, but what can you do? It's life. Oh, thank you. I wonder if I'm a bit dazed.
What?
I just overheard that. OMG. Is he serious? Deco just destroys old games? Sounds like it. I wonder if that's why he sent a buyer to Donnerwood, just to get more rare games off the market. Sounds like a waste.
Objection.
The nerve! To disrespect these classic games this way, he must be struck down in the name of justice! We're not playing devil's advocate, that's for sure. Or the middle one. Yeah. I get that you're upset, Naomi, but right now we're in the belly of the beast. We need to sit down with Deco and Ami, smile, nod our heads, turn him down, then leave on good terms. We do not want something that vindictive on our bad side, do we? Right. You're right, Ari. I'll keep my cool, I promise, but I don't have to like it. Oh, okay. That's the right choice.
Yeah.
Now that I've calmed down a little bit. Naomi wanders off to frown deeply at other games. I think I've had enough of the retro game repertoire for now. Where to next? Actually, my meeting's right now.
Let's save and call it here.
No more time to explore.
Lexi?
Yeah. Oh, I think it's gonna...
No. Save and call it here.
I don't wanna... I could just keep playing. I'm allowed. You're right. Okay.
We have things to do today.
You're right. This game is so rad. I'm gripped, and it sucks that it's gonna be a whole week before I can play anymore. Hey, drop frame 0%.
Nice.
In 3 hours.
Not in 0%, 0 drop frames.
Yeah.
So that's 0% when it's like 18 drop frames. But yeah.
Anyway. Thanks for watching, and if you want to see more of this,
Click on the thing.
yeah, if you want to see the previous streams,
This is...
we put them up on YouTube
That's
like, immediately.
the day after.
So fast.
The day after. So there's all our previous Arcade Spirits. You want to catch up on the story? Figure out why stuff's this way? Watch Lexi just jump at every Naomi chance? Shh. Shh. Watch Lexi turn down on certain people? So you're not Naomi, I'll turn you down.
Well, yeah, when you have feelings for someone, and you're mono, you don't just like date over people. I mean, you know, if you've got feelings that you want to pursue,
Yeah.
that you plan to pursue.
Yeah. We have a slowly building Discord.
Yeah, or I do some talking about the tech that goes behind the streaming. We post about what we're gonna play, all of that kind of thing.
Yeah. I might post up a poll of like what game to play after Metroid.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a straw poll feature on the chat bot as well. Yeah, so if you want to see more of this, we'll be back this time on Friday. This time next week.
But next stream,
between now and then, we have Yakuza 0, which we do on Saturdays and Sundays.
Is Yakuza Weekend. I finished Yakuza Kiwami. Currently playing Yakuza 0. And after Yakuza 0, which might take a few more weeks, because I'm still doing real estate, which may take this weekend. And then I'm going to do the other one. When I get back, when I can do it, I'll be spending my bunch of time doing Cabaret Club.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's...
And then, Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, we play Mario games. You don't need to do that every time.
Okay.
And then on
Wednesday is...
On Wednesdays at the moment is Metroid, but there's
Metroid
probably only
Prime.
one session of that
One or two left. Depends how annoying the artifact's going to be.
So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope to see y'all.
See you next time. Bye.